Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Starmetal Gaming and our campaign Cauldron of Bones. Been a couple of weeks since our last episode, but we're all glad to be back. How are y'all doing?
Ready
Fantastic.
to roll some dice.
Me too, me too. An exciting
Freaking my
episode
level
tonight.
spells.
Yeah, everybody leveled up, so it's going to be interesting. I'm sure combat's going to be a lot more worse on the monsters. Hopefully, I didn't make them too weak. We'll see what happens. All right. So, the party approaches the swamp. We left off that y'all just came up to the wagon, the guild wagon, and y'all had searched through the stuff and seen it was damaged greatly by some type of beast. But y'all got that all done and you started heading off towards the swamp. I'm going to say that you come up to the area that the swamp's at and you see the swamp in the distance. The road starts dying off right there. Y'all just go ahead and head in, or is there anything else y'all want to do?
Did we see the
Because
ruins in the distance at the end? I thought that we could see it off in the distance. So if we know the direction,
Yeah.
we can at least, if there's no
Um,
road, we can at least know where we're going.
as you approach the end of the road and it starts going into just grass, way off in the distance, you can see one ruined type tower at the top of it's been kind of broken off. And you assume, checking the map that the guy gave you from the necromancer headmaster guy. If you check the map, it's in the direction of the town where it's supposed to be.
So at the mouth of the swamp, is there a sign that says "Beware Ogre" and has Shrek's face on it, or
No
and
necromancers allowed.
did he have another one that had like his
Okay.
kids' faces on it too?
yeah,
Or did he put Fiona on there and everything?
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get sued.
So,
Pexors, he's
Othello,
gonna set up here.
being that you're trained in the woodland ways, I assume,
Yeah,
would you mind
I,
leading us
yeah, I
in?
can, yeah, I can lead the way. What's the weather like? Was it clear? I can't remember if it was just clear weather or because I
It
think
was
we
raining,
arrived when
but
it,
only above Pexor.
What
yeah, because I
what I'm
remember
gonna
I thought
say
it
is that
was.
it was storming the day before very heavily, so I'm gonna say it's not raining anymore, but there's still cloud coverage and there's the possibility of it raining again.
That's I was pretty sure it's still cloudy.
Yeah, I guess I can lead the way now that if we see the ruins, we have the map, and we kind of know the direction that we're going in. Yeah, I can lead the way, and I'll definitely keep an eye on the ground to make sure that we're not stepping into like any, you know, mud falls or like I don't want to say quicksand, but sort of anything like that.
Mhm.
Muck pools.
Yeah, anything like that, I'll keep an eye out just to make sure that we avoid those.
Y'all get down into the swamp and you can't see the direction of the tower, and you start trying to make your way through the deeper pools of water. Some of it you're still going through because you don't want to lose your direction right offhand. If any of y'all have direction sense, or if Josh, if you're leading the pack, then you probably want to go ahead and roll it.
Would that just be survival?
Mhm.
Because I don't know if there's a survival or
Survival
a
would be
direction
fine.
sense. Yeah, it'd be a 24.
Okay. You managed to keep your direction sense even though y'all's avoiding a lot of the pulls. Some of them are unavoidable. I'm going to say that y'all get up to waist to mid level or to a little bit above your waist for you, Josh and Pexor. I know that Malediction and Pierce are a little bit taller, I believe. But the water starts getting up a little bit above y'all's waist in areas. You start getting covered in mud to the point of discomfort walking through it. When y'all get out of a pond, you're doing a lot of scraping it off, kicking it off yourself. You start to hear the creatures of the swamp as you get deeper into it. Um, Everything from birds chirping to the flutter of large insect wings. You also hear the occasional low growls and the sounds of beasts swirling around in the waters. Kind of makes your characters a little bit more nervous when you're going in deeper parts, trying to keep the direction. But like I said, anything that you think's going to come up past waist level, you're trying to avoid. You do notice the occasional alligator in the distance sitting on the bank. So you also think that, there could be alligators in the waters as well. The air is very thick and it smells of a stagnant puddle of filth.
And the sooner we can find this creature and kill it, the better. Place is disgusting.
It
Okay.
reminds me of home, weird enough.
Ah, no, I
I
can
think I need
understand.
stones for. I
None of
think
y'all
I
have
need
the
Pierce to hold me.
None of y'all are like allergic to mosquitoes, right?
They,
Have a giant mosquito on your back.
Yeah.
yeah,
And why am I suddenly so dizzy, guys?
A little lightheaded.
roll with Constitution to see if anyone else gets malaria.
Okay.
Don't give him ideas. Don't give him ideas.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, roll me a spot check real quick.
God damn it! Did we spot any mosquitoes?
I got a 22.
I got a 2. Well, a 2 plus 2, 4.
You can math.
I mean, I felt like, any addition wasn't going to be like, oh yeah, I totally see what's out there. I still got
Gotta-
mud in my eyes. I'm gotta pick it up.
Oh no, your dress is all wet.
And cover.
I'm so sorry, Pexor.
What did I do to you? We just started. Today's a new day. Whatever happened in the past has happened in the past. What? It's like you woke up and chose violence. That seems to be the common thread with you.
I am a warrior.
Yeah, I believe that. I've talked to you for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want me to also
I
roll
got
for
one.
eggs, Lance? Because I have them with me.
Oh no,
So
he wouldn't.
if there
He
was
wouldn't.
something coming up,
It's not that type of thing, but
okay.
yeah, I was just having y'all roll for it. Whoever rolls highest, I was going to have see it first.
Okay. Because I got 18.
Okay, what did y'all get, Pexor and Mal?
I got a 4.
I got 11.
Okay, Josh, at the front of the group, which kind of makes sense. You're trucking through some really extra muddy, nasty stuff. You notice this gigantic bullfrog off in the distance looking at you, and you look up from it and you see a sparkling up in a tree. It's as if something like a slight piece of light that's coming through the canopy is shining off something.
Guys,
I'll,
I've seen this trick before.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
an angler
just kind
frog.
of, yeah, I'll just kind of stop everybody and point out the frog and the sparkle and be like, yeah, I think there's something up there.
Exor immediately goes towards it. I'm just kidding. I'm just
it
kidding. He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
I'll stop him. I'll stop him and be like, yeah, I don't think we want to go closer to that, but. And we did it's
so-
just like a light that kind of sparkling through the trees is what it looks like.
It just seems like a light is reflecting off something metal up in the tree.
But it's
Oh, actually,
by
wait.
giant
I
bull-
have. Can I use, or how far is it by chance? Is it within the distance of, say, a mage hand?
No, not that close yet. But it's far enough that you can see something, but you can't make out what it is up in the tree yet.
So is it by the giant bullfrog?
No, that's right next to y'all. Like he's just at the end. Y'all's coming out of another deeper pond, and he's just sitting there looking at y'all. Ribbit, ribbit.
Just chilling. Cool.
Yeah.
as long as he's chilling, we're fine.
Does he have horns? Because he's a bullfrog. Sorry, that was. It's a fantasy world, guys. Come on.
You tell me bullfrogs don't have horns.
We're gonna have turtle ducks too.
Yeah. Werewolves. They're wolves.
They're wolves.
Yes.
They're always there.
So, Othello, do you think you can get to that spot? Try to look up the tree, or
I mean,
should we
I
stay?
could. I'm just kind of worried that it might be like a lure or something.
So, Josh,
Hmm.
or what's your name? DM Lance. It
Yeah.
lose my mind. I pull out my shield and it's like,
Yeah.
I'll keep you safe, Othello. If it's something in the trees, hopefully it'll go after me first.
Actually,
Okay.
I wonder. I could possibly send eggs over to investigate.
What if it's a metal snake?
That would be pretty metal.
Yeah. It'd probably. I guess okay. Yeah, I'll start walking my way
Alright.
up. I'll
So
start walking
I'm
my.
walking next to him. I got my shield at the ready to defend him.
Yeah, and I'll definitely kind of have my wits about me, and I'll just get closer. And looking at the bullfrog, I don't notice anything weird or like
No, he's just
it just
a
looks
very
like a.
large bullfrog just looking at you. It's not like a
And when you say very large, are we talking just like not man-sized large, just
no. It's just a big
frog
for a
large?
frog.
Okay,
It's
okay,
just a healthy bullfrog.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
and
atmosphere, not a
roll
monster.
roll
Yeah,
initiative.
World building.
I
The
gotta make
frog
sure.
transforms.
World build. The DM said something about it, so it must be important. Spend
Yeah.
45 minutes on nothing.
That's what I'm
What
telling you,
is the
man.
bullfrog? What is he thinking? What's he feeling?
Yeah. Make
Yeah,
it
what's
your
the
companion.
backstory? Yeah, I speak to animals and I ask for his backstory. What's that? I befriended the bullfrog. Now
Yeah.
I ride him.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Bacon. Poor Bacon.
I
We
know,
just
where's
left him.
Bacon at? Oh man,
He's dead.
poor guy.
He's dead. He's gone. It's whatever.
Someone in the town killed him and ate him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'll start walking my way up.
yeah.
Definitely keeping my wits about me just to make sure I'm kind of looking around.
As you
Yeah,
come up to
and
the
how
tree,
far? Real quick, how far up is it in the tree? Is
I
it
would
just like
say
tippity
it's probably
top
about.
or?
I know it's like probably about 20 to 25 feet up in the tree. You know, I mean, it's a pretty tall tree, but whenever you get up, so you just go ahead and you approach it.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach cautiously.
Okay.
With me,
Uh, as you continue towards the metal reflection in the distance, you come forward and you see a actual skeleton of a warrior laying up in the tree, and the the shine you seen was from a necklace that's hanging down from him. There's a few items on the tree beneath him as well. But you can make out what he is before you get there. But you can see some stuff laying on the ground. You see also that the tree has been scraped with claws and badly damaged, like something was trying to get up it. The warrior's laying on his stomach on a branch, right?
Mhm.
So as y'all continue up to the tree, on the ground beneath him is a broken spear, right? And also a tiny ornate chest that's blue and it has stars on it.
No. Dead things.
First and foremost, Othello, don't tell Pexler that there's a dead body over here.
There's a what?
Right.
Yes.
So yeah, it looks like something ran this guy up here, and it looks like that guy did not come back down. So whatever ran him up this tree probably couldn't make it up the tree, but also he couldn't make it back down. So
Yeah.
Might be the thing that we're looking for too. On that chest and everything, is that design recognizable from any particular group?
Oh no, it's just a fancy looking little chest with stars on it.
Okay.
Is it big or is it like a jewelry box type of chest?
Jewelry box looking. It's really little.
Is it locked?
Yeah, you want to try it?
Yep.
actually, hold on. Before he goes, can I just like take my bow and just kind of tap it a little bit, just in case? I don't know if this thing's gonna blow up or what. I'll just kind of
I thought you
It's
were
like-
climbing the tree.
Is Lance
no. I'm just
putting
looking
out
up.
little?
Yeah.
Oh,
Lance putting out their little miniature mimics.
In this one, I don't know. I'm just covering myself. So covering my
I'm
butt.
not
we-
made of flesh, so I'm the best one to test for mimics, anyways.
Yeah,
So.
how do you do it in Dark Souls? You throw a sleeping potion at him or something?
Or a rock, yeah. But yeah, I'll just kind of tap it with my bow just a little bit and just see if anything happens.
Nothing.
Okay.
Ah, sneaky mimic, it seems.
Right. All right. So
It's like, oh, I'm
Warforged
patient.
goes
Well, I'm
to
gonna wait
working
till
on the
you.
box.
Yeah, if
Okay.
If it explodes, I'll be away from you, so it doesn't catch anybody else.
yeah, and I guess seeing that, I'll
Could be an exploding bottle.
yeah, I'll put my bow up and I guess I'll start climbing this tree. Can I get a boost from Pierce? I'll just kind of motion him, be like, can you kind of lift me up a little bit just to make it a little bit easier on me? And then yeah, I'll start climbing.
All right.
I throw him up there like I'm throwing a shock put.
God.
Alley-oop.
Oh gosh.
No,
Okay.
Volatile assistance. Got it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Alright.
say that you managed to grab onto the tree, Josh, since
Okay.
you've had a lot of woodland practice.
Yeah.
You guys are doing all this. Just make. I could just have him come down, But no,
Yeah.
no. Everybody's let's climb a tree. Let's stab a box. Let's burr. I could just talk to the guy.
What's your range on that?
It does not say. It just says how many times I can use the spell, but it really doesn't. It's a skill. Once a day. Oh, it works as animate dead, so it would be whatever the range of an animate dead spell is.
So as he's
Yeah, I'll
flipping
just yeah.
through the big book that is his pamphlet of spells.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll start climbing, yeah. After
Okay.
kind
That's
of
range touch.
All right.
oh, is it too
So you'd
bad.
have climbed the tree if you wanted to make him come down on his own.
You think he can try to climb that tree in that wet dress?
Yeah, I could
What?
just have you throw me.
All right, so
Malediction, you
he's
open
gonna
up
climb.
the.
I'm gonna stand 10 feet away and check over the little box.
Okay. You open the little clasp on the chest. You open it up, and the inside of it's really nice. Very well done. You can tell it's a fancy box, and there's a pouch in it that's beautifully sewn, kind of like this designer fabric it's made out of, and it's tied at the top.
Okay.
Do I know what? Wait, am I? Where the hell is everything in regards to me? I'm just realizing.
Are you walking up there, Pexor? I thought you were following them, so I didn't think you were
10
staying.
feet away from
Unless
the
you're
tree,
talking
so in
with.
case it blows up, it shouldn't catch him. Like,
Unless
so
you're back there
I'm
with
just
the
over by
bullfrog.
another tree.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
The box with a pouch. All right, so open up the pouch and see what's inside that.
It's a glittery powder. a full heal of it, and I mean, you can't tell what it is just by looking at it. It just looks like it would be a spell component or something like that. All you know, it's a pouch full of glitter dust.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tie that back up and then shut the box back, and I'll go over to Pexor and explain to him what I found, and we can continue on with getting the stuff out of the tree.
Last time I was at a rager, I had that. I woke up with glitter dust. Yeah, I was about to say, last time I was at a rager, I woke up with glitter dust all over my face. I was like,
Uh,
I remember those days. Kind of don't, but.
Josh, as you get up to the body, you can tell that he had been attacked and his armor was greatly damaged. He does have, or if you take the necklace off of him, do you?
Before I do that, does he have the same armor of the three Raven?
No, huh?
It's a different armor. Okay. Um, I'll just do a quick look. Like, is there any other than the damaged armor? Is there any like weird identifiers or anything that would kind of show me more information, or like maybe I don't know, just I guess get more information before I, start. I don't want to say
The
desecrating the dead, but
Shove them
uh,
out of the tree.
yeah.
the armor seems to be simplistic, as if it was a guard's type armor or something. You do see a on a certain part of it, on one of the belts, you see the symbol of a violin on there. And it's got like
Hmm.
a circle around it. As you're looking over him, you also see a bag hanging off his side.
Really quick. Sorry to cut in.
Mhm.
So having seen this powder, can I roll to see? I have spellcraft. Can I roll to see what the heck it is?
You can go ahead and roll.
26.
Roll.
That was a 19. I'm happy. Better than a 2.
Good.
Yeah.
It's
Just
an
a
all or
little.
no, it's an all or nothing die. I'm one away from failing, one away from success.
Um, I went ahead and I rolled it, and your character doesn't know what it is, but you do know it's a mixture of several components, and it probably does have magical properties.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess the
Don't.
first thing I'll take is the
Satchel.
the bag on his side. Yeah, that seems like it'd be the easiest to take off first, and
Okay,
I'll be
we
as
need.
careful as I can be too, because I don't want to make him fall out of the tree. It's just yeah, I don't want to disturb him too much.
Okay, go ahead and roll a dex check for me, taking it off.
He's
Just a
dead. His
13.
reflexes are pretty bad.
I got a 13.
Okay, just as long as you didn't get like a one or two or something and made him fall. You managed to take the bag off of him without moving the corpse.
Just throw him down.
When
I'll catch him.
when you look into the bag, you see two large potions in it.
Okay. I'll stow that away safely.
Are these like
Uh,
healing potions or like weird potions from the great beyond?
Well, he's about to
I
check.
yeah,
Someone's about to check over him.
yeah, I'll check it here in a second. I guess the next thing I'll get, I imagine the belt's gonna be hard to get. That's all around him. I don't want to throw him off this tree, but I may have to. But I guess I'll go for the necklace next.
Okay. You take the necklace off, and it's a locket. If you decide to open it, do you open it?
Um, yeah, I will since I'm up here away from everybody else, right? So just in case something happens, it'll just hit me. So I'll just kind of
It's a picture of
quietly.
elven twin girls.
Oh no. No. Do not bring that body down because Pexor is going to try to reunite them.
but it feels so good.
Because Pex is gonna show up to their house and be like, "Look who's home," and then
Yeah.
they're gonna be terrified.
Daddy's
See?
home.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You know what? Fucking Maori does it, gets 100 million views on TV. I do it once and suddenly I run out of a village.
Gotta make sure it's their birthday, so it'd be like
Yeah.
a big
Yeah,
surprise.
we killed you in the woods. Why are you back?
His family wanted him dead.
See, and then it turns out it's like I could make him dead again, but for a price, you know? Oh yeah. Pexor's blackmailing business. Bringing your loved
You'll
ones to
keep
you.
our secret with your grave.
Bringing your loved ones to you, whether you like it or not.
Could I tell just by looking at like the bone structure of the skeleton if it's an elf or human or
Throw me his head. I'll tell you.
Oh God!
I will say
Another
that
skull to the collection.
Oh, no.
I will say the skeleton doesn't look necessarily human, so it could possibly be an elf because it looks a little bit more slender type. You know, the shape of the skull as well.
I guess the last thing I'll try and do is gosh, this thing is
You know,
I'll try and get the
actually-
belt off just because it's the only thing that looks like it might be of value. Yeah, I'll just try and as carefully as I can because I don't want him to fall off this tree and
Okay,
just
so I'm gonna
bust,
give you
but-
another dex check, but if you go under 10, because the belt's wrapped around them, it'd be real hard to
Yeah.
pull because there's gonna be a point. I will say it'll probably move it off, but you can go for it.
This
Oh,
this
Yeah,
D&D
that'd be-
campaign
that'd
took
be-
a weird turn.
yeah, that'd be a 5.
That'd be a
Can
5.
you
Yeah.
make the skeleton to help us in the fight?
All right. Everybody else
What?
roll spot check.
Oh no.
I don't see shit.
I got
Okay.
not a natural 20, but just a 20.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Oh
Eh.
damn.
You were not paying attention at all.
I was trying to talk to Paxor, and all of a sudden we get ambushed.
On a
busy
one,
staring at
Frank.
that
On a
bullfrog.
one, Frank. You're taking a piss, buddy.
Right, yeah. Oh, there's a tree here.
I was like, man, I'm so glad that Pierce is down there watching me and making sure nothing bad happens to me. You're just
Yeah.
over there.
buddy.
He just
Yeah.
wandered off behind a
Nah.
tree.
Not what it is like I'm so glad he's down there. It's like watch me spell my name.
The bullfrog is just looking
Oh,
at
God.
Poor
I'm trying to-
bullfrog.
Yeah.
Okay, for everybody that rolled a 10 or more, you're slightly paying attention to what Josh is doing, and sure enough, you see the body fall from the tree.
Yes.
Josh, you do maintain to have the belt in your hand as he falls, but your character's like, yikes. And so it's up to y'all if one of y'all want to try to catch it to keep it from making as much noise.
Yeah, sure. I'll catch it.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to yell, or not yell, but just kind of be like, look down, look out below, as it's tumbling.
Question. I'm not going to stop you from trying to catch a dead body falling 20 feet onto the mud, but
I have a very
Question
big
is
smile on my
fine.
face.
Okay, just go ahead and roll to catch it there, Pexor.
What am I
Just
rolling
roll to hit.
anything?
Just roll to
Roll to
hit
hit.
AC 10.
yeah. Come on, mage.
I mean, you don't want me standing underneath it. I'll just smash it to pieces.
I don't do it. I'm not here to tell you what I rolled. I just don't do it.
What'd you roll?
You
Or
tell-
what'd you roll?
What's a 3 plus
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't succeed.
Well, you didn't critically fail then, but
Yeah,
you
you're right.
still-
I just got hit
Well,
by
Yeah,
a fucking
stuck in the
skeleton.
mud on the way there.
Well, what I'm going to
Explain.
say is he goes to catch it, right? But right when it hits his arms, it just busts to pieces, right? Everything goes everywhere and falls around.
Pick up the skull.
I look from behind my tree. What are you guys doing?
It
Great, Pexor. You broke the
it does
skeleton.
make quite a bit of noise. Yeah, I will say that it startles you, Frank. You might get a little bit on your armor.
I
Oh.
do I do put the questionable elven skull in my bag though.
Okay. Yeah, you start looking over and you realize that the skull is indeed elven. So I guess you store it around and put it in your bag for yourself.
Yep. Just whoop, with your brothers.
Welcome to your new home.
Now it's not as roomy, but you'll have a lot of roomies.
Just gotta have a council of just heads.
Let's see, I have how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skulls already.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna get to a point where I'm lobbing them like grenades.
Skull
Fill 'em with
grenade.
food.
All right, there's a spell to make.
Yeah, after all, when it hits the floor, whatever, and busts, I'll basically go completely still and just listen, and just kind of hold my breath, just listening in if anything. Do I hear the sound of something coming upon us, or
I too
You
hold my breath.
you uh anyway,
You
Frank
hear the
was telling a
sound of
joke there,
water
everybody.
hitting a tree.
Frank, but Jared was telling a joke. If y'all didn't get it, but anyway,
Yeah,
freaking
a
anyway,
robot's gonna run.
you chill out for a second. You notice it made a few animals that were close. Kind of, you seen something jump in the water over to the left, but nothing really. You look in the distance in the tree, and nothing really got an attention from the armor falling
Where's
apart.
that man-eating bullfrog?
He's gone. You
Oh,
done peed
there.
on his house, Frank.
Oh yeah, there you
See, this is the
Hey,
time when one of
Dad.
us would see this is the time when one of us would be like, at least it's not raining, and then we get in a big fight. That's kind of what Lance is setting up right now.
yeah, I'll if I still have the belt, then I'll stash that away as well, and I'll start making my way down.
Okay.
Right, I'll finish up, join the group.
All right. You go ahead and make your way down. Is there anything you want to talk over about the items before y'all head on?
Yeah, once I make it down, I'll show everybody what I found, um,
Sweet
and
belt.
I'll yeah. I mean, is there any other designs or anything other than the violin? Is it, just any other identifying markers or anything on it?
Not right off the bat. Nope. Nothing that you
Since
can tell.
since it was an elven skull, is it something that I may actually know since it was on an elf, so I assume it had some sort of like elven craftsmanship to it.
The belt actually wasn't of elven craftsmanship. When you look at the armor, it looks like a town guard armor. Anything like that. It doesn't look elven fancy or nothing. But if you look at the locket that he shows you that, then yeah, it is elven made, and it has a picture of elven twin girls that seem to be about probably 60 years of age on the inside.
Jeez.
Ah, younglings.
Yeah. About to say, oh, I could be their father. God.
Actually,
Yeah.
so thinking on it, like you said that the armor is like a town guard. Is there a town nearby around here?
Y'all's actually heading towards one.
The remnants of a
ruins.
town?
Okay.
The ruins.
Okay, yeah. Wow.
Oh shit, man.
So wow, so
Maybe his twin girls are still there.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh
All right.
no.
I guess we're good. I guess I'll be able to bring one of them back.
So, Hector, do you want to hold on to the pouch of dust, or you want
Yeah,
me to?
give me that. Give me that dust pouch.
I'll
Sorry.
keep the little chest and everything. The I've got designs for that, but
Designs. That's almost as nefarious as me holding your sister's head in my bag.
right, yeah.
yeah, and looking at the potions, I'll kind of look at them in the bag. Do they have the same like coloration or hue as like a healing potion, or is it just like completely different than what I've seen before?
The mages would recognize them whenever you pull them out. They're actually 2 large healing potions, and they both do 3d8 plus 8 apiece.
We used to call those the super gulps. Yep.
Right.
Remember those
Just
sizes? I'd go into my local tavern and say, "Give me a super gulp," and he'd slide one over to me, and it would take both hands to stop it.
Well, I mean, if we know that they're healing potions, who needs them? I imagine Pierce would probably need to get one, just because he seems to be in the front
The
lines.
problem with me holding on to them is the glass doesn't do well with my fighting style.
Lance, is there like a save point that you set up somewhere, or is this like all the hallmark things? Oh, we found some healing potions. Oh, and some ammo right here. Wow.
Gearing up for a boss fight.
Is there a way?
Well, you know, I
that way
was
can get at it?
thinking as I was writing this game, I was like, man, Lance, it's been a while since you gave me any healing potions,
Yeah, is there like should we use like a tent or a super elixir or something?
right? Just a little bonfire.
Yeah, to bring back all the Final Fantasy items.
Well, I mean, I can hold on to them, or do you want to? I can hold one, Pixor can hold the other. I don't. Did we
You
ever talk
trust
about
me.
if those would work? Those are not going to work on Mal, right?
They're
healing
half
potions?
effective. Yeah,
Okay.
they don't really work well for me.
Just get him some gasoline.
Oil. I prefer
Oil.
oil. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
preferably not crude. I prefer refined, but you know, I can settle with both.
You're a man of taste. I get it. I don't
Right.
like crude wine. I like refined wine, you know?
Yeah, y'all can tell Mal, he's not too happy having all this mud in his gears, on his legs. He's not a happy camper.
He's actually glitching. When he
He's
talks, he
having
skips letters.
You just see him
Oh
like
no, like
constantly trying to
I'll
pick
just
it out.
I'll just hop in Pierce's pocket and turn into a ring and everything, and then I don't have to worry about it. But
Yeah. All the mud just squirts out of his pocket.
And when it's combat time, I can say, malediction, I choose you.
Way to do it. But yeah, I can split these up. I don't want to hold both these just in case,
I'll hold one.
somebody else might.
You
Yeah.
guys trust me, right?
I mean, you
This
hear
ring-
I
so
trust
far.
you.
This
I'm here
ring
so
smells like
far.
frog turd.
Yeah,
All
sure,
right,
I'll hold
so
one. Big gulp potion.
And you said it was 3d8 plus 8, right?
yep.
Alright. So I guess the sooner we get to this ruined town, the sooner we can find a bunch of other dead bodies, and Pexor can.
Yeah.
do his happy dance.
I'll say do his
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Okay. Time to raise a family, guys.
Okay, roll direction sense for me again, Josh. Or survival.
Let's see. That would be. Where's survival? There it is.
When you're
That'd be
just trying to
18.
raise a family in peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, pieces.
All right, so y'all's gonna go ahead and continue on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anything else around here that anybody else need to do anything? I think we pretty much picked everything clean. I'll kind of just silently in my mind just be like, kind of apologize to the skeleton. Just be like, I tried. I didn't mean to destroy your corpse. Please don't haunt me.
Are you saying it
And
in
then I'll
Pexor's pocket?
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
you
his
could say
skull's
it
in
in
his
the
pocket.
Yeah, I open up
No,
my
I was just
bag.
no, I
Go
was gonna say it
bag.
to
Like,
myself. Yeah, I was kind of saying it to myself.
That
Just
bag probably is horrid.
I walk by him and I say, "See you later."
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll
Right.
start leading the way.
As you continue on, the swamp actually starts to become more and more quiet. You feel like you should have ran into the village by now. Off in the distance, you see a grass covered mound with a stone sign on top of it. Uh, it actually has a little bit of sun shining down on it through the canopy.
Guys, we've passed by this bog puddle 6 times. I think we're lost. We gotta. We.
There's the
We should probably
bullfrog.
go.
We're turned around.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. No, no, it's this way. No, it's
Yeah.
no. Yes, it is. This way. Yeah.
Wait. Left is this one, right?
But yeah, so and you said there's just a sign with on this mound.
There's a stone sticking out of
Oh,
the top of
stone.
out of the mound. It's kind of like a rectangular shaped stone. Has a little bit of vine growth on it.
Do it for the vine, guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can start
I
walking up, I guess.
clearly
Okay. As y'all approach it, you see what seems to be the name of a town on it, but it's been scratched out. You can tell that it says Freebra, the name that the necromancer gave y'all.
I
Okay,
can't read it.
so I imagine we're getting pretty close then.
Oh shoot! What was the? Oh dang it! I was gonna make a joke. Damn it! Oh well. I was trying to remember what
Hell.
the. I was trying to remember what they had. The thing that was carved in like Plymouth Rock. Whenever there was the failed colony, and it was like, what was it, like Roanoke or something like
Oh no,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Roanoke.
All it is that screw.
As y'all sitting there, Jared's character approaches the stone, right, and he kind of looks it over at a more, uh, like more studying type. And Jared, for you, it feels like you've seen the stone before, and like you can make out the words a lot more better than they can, and you hear him actually say the name of the town, as he's looking at the stone. And you definitely feel like you've seen it before, but not covered in crap.
I'll
Wait.
Did
Is
he
he?
clear it away? Like, did he clean it off?
Yeah, I mean,
If there was writing, I probably would have. If I noticed that there was some kind of writing, I probably would have just, wiped it down a little bit so I could read what it said.
Okay. Because like I'd look at it a little more closely and everything. Pulling away any of the vines that were in the way, and then see if I can recall where I've seen this before.
Now, as you're pulling away any vines that he didn't pull away and you're looking at it, you notice Malediction. He's tracing because some beast scratched the name off the sign. But you got like little traces of the letters on the outside of the scratches. And you see Jared's character, he's got his finger and he's kind of tracing where the letters once were.
does this strike a memory with you, Malediction?
Not a memory, but a feeling. Like I've seen this before.
seen the claw marks or the words?
The sign.
Oh,
The feeling continues, Jared, and you look up and you see off in the distance, past where the woods are getting thick in an area, the swamp trees, and you can see another ruined structure that looks like a ruined house.
all right.
Um,
Place bets. Is there 2 elven girls in there? Skeleton. Sorry.
so I'll stand up and I'll look around from this hill, just to see if I see anything else, and then after that, I'll start heading towards that structure, uh, to see if I can continue finding these feelings and tug at a memory.
Okay.
We should go, fellow. Just try to keep the keenest eye on our surroundings.
Yeah, will do.
As
I'll
you
look
Yeah,
around too.
actually, yeah, I can actually. I'll be the last one to go, and that way I can just keep an eye on behind us and just around us.
Very well.
okay,
So, Pexar and I are gonna go with malediction. Or
so you're
be
gonna go ahead and
close.
get your bow ready, Othello.
Yeah, yeah, I'll just kind of be ready, and I won't be too far behind them, but just, I'll be kind of in the rear. That way, I'll something if something comes up behind us.
All right.
I'm walking there.
As y'all approach the first structure, you realize that it is almost totally condemned. Two sides of the walls have been collapsed, and the roof has fully fallen in. But when you come up to it, you see more structures off in the distance. Except as they go, they kind of get closer together, and it's starting to form into what it looks like a ruined town as you look off.
Mhm.
I clap my hands together and rub them together. How delightful.
So as far as what I'm doing is I'm just going around kind of looking and seeing if anything kind of pulls at the memories.
Okay.
Are there any
Uh,
like?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, like, as we're going and everything, is there any like uh, tracks for like big predators or everything
All right.
that might be more obvious for someone like me rather than the more subtle ones Othello would be able to find.
Okay. So you are definitely looking for tracks right now, or you are.
I
Go ahead
am
and
and everything. As I'm following malediction, I'm looking.
Okay. Go ahead and roll survival for me. Or I don't think they have tracking in this, right?
So it would
Right.
be good.
It's
Well,
a
it's a
tracking's
feat,
a feat, I think. Yeah,
but
I
it's
think you
not
can still
necessary.
see.
It's just
Yeah, I think you can
yeah.
see the
So
tracks, but you
tracking is
can't. Yeah.
Okay, just
tracking makes it
roll
where
a
you
spot
can
check.
track older tracks and stuff like that. Survival will allow you to still see like, oh, there's a beast that kind of went through here and it kind of went that way, But
Okay.
tracking gives
Frank,
you more information.
just roll a spot for me, then Frank.
A spot,
Yep.
15 plus 4, 19 total.
Okay, I'm going to say that you don't find any tracks that are worth noting to anyone else. Mostly small
Okay.
critter tracks or the occasional deer track. Nothing that's really sticking out yet.
That's good.
Okay, as y'all's looking, you're starting to actually come into, like I said, as the buildings went, they got closer and closer together. So you're actually starting to come into what's the town of Freebraw. Uh, most of the buildings are unable to enter, right? There's a few that you can kind of take just a step into, but most everything's ruined. Looks like at one time that this village was burned.
Pretty impressive considering it's a swamp.
One of the things that kind of grasp at y'all is like, you're like, why would anybody build a village in the middle of a swamp? that's
Right.
this like horrible. And when you look at the village, uh, it doesn't look like something that would have been built in the middle of the swamp. So it makes you wonder what happened and what brought about the swamp. Because
Hey guys,
obviously you assume that the village was not covered in swamp when it was made here.
I got a bad feeling about that bullfrog. I do.
He did
Bullfrog just
all of
made the
this.
swamp. Yeah, it's like the answer was right there in front of us.
That bullfrog was actually the one of
The
the
bully
original
frog.
members of this village. He got cursed.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
made
I should have.
immortal.
I
Been
should have.
turned into the pet of the local hag.
Yeah, I should have kissed him and made him back into a prince.
As I was going along, Jared, sure enough, you feel pull from one of the houses that you see. It just looks familiar, and you feel like you've been here before. And of course, it's damaged too, and the roof's been caved in. But you can start rummaging through things if you like.
So I'll start digging through and seeing if anything sparks memory.
Is there a
Okay.
big central building? I guess like if the town hall had a
Like
building.
the town hall.
Yeah.
Maybe if y'all keep going, but for right now,
Okay.
I will say that y'all notice that even though Jared has skipped several houses, Malediction decides to stop at one, and he goes to what the doorway of the house would be, and he rips the what's left of the doorway off the thing, and he starts moving stuff around like he's trying to dig in that house.
Damn. I mean, I get it, they're gone, but still, there's stuff. Ooh.
I mean,
So
he's being very
Yeah,
nice about it. He looks like he would that. It looks like something you'd probably want to help him with. That's what I'm saying.
All
Is
right.
like you're like, why would he select such a house at random? And even though it's damaged to this point, why would he be digging in it?
I start digging.
yeah. I'll actually keep watch, just to make sure nothing comes up behind us. And I'll pay special attention to the rooftops. I know a lot of them are caved in, but just to make sure if I can scan any that's in the distance, just to make sure nothing's on the rooftops that we can't see.
Okay. All right. You go ahead and stand up, and when you get on the side of the stones of this one roof area, right? Just roll a dex check for me.
10.
Okay. I will say as you get
Would
up
this
there, a
be
few.
would this be a climb?
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yes.
I have a little bit of a
Go ahead and
a
go for
better.
climb.
Othello needs every bonus he can get.
he's
Oh, that's a
just
natural
a
20.
man.
I got a natural 20
Natural 20.
for a total of 24.
Okay. You managed to make your way up the side of this stone structure of the house has not been collapsed. It seems very sturdy, but even if it wasn't, you got up there like a cat. You look way off in the distance as you're getting a higher view than everyone else, and you can see bigger structures in the middle of the town, right? But they've obviously, most of them are collapsed. And you see what seems to be a statue at the center of the town that looks like it could possibly be a fountain. You can't make out exactly what the statue is at this distance. Jared, as you're moving stuff around, you manage to move this one big piece of wood that's attached to these other pieces of wood. I'll say you pick it up and you throw it over what part of the wall it is, and you look down and you see a small, or you see a little toy soldier type thing. Uh, your character leans over to pick it up. You know, as you pick it up, you snap into a vision and you see a small boy playing on the floor with this toy, right? You recognize the boy, but you don't know what he means to you exactly. The vision is if you're looking down at him, and then you tell him in your vision that it's made from the steel of a warrior's blade, and any monsters that try to get you in your sleep, this will keep them away. He looks up to you and he's like, "Thanks, Dad. Thank you so much." And you look over in your vision, And your wife looks at you and she says, "Well, now look at you." She goes, "The Father has come to save the day again." She approaches you and wraps her arms around you, and she looks at her son and looks back up at you, and she starts to hum the tune that you used to play for her, right? At that time, when she's humming, you start hearing screams from outside, and you look outside the window and you see fire, right? But it's almost like it's not even bothering her, like she's still holding you, slightly dancing and humming. You try to move, but it feels like you can't, right? The hut that you're in starts catching fire, right? And she's still not even moving or doing anything. And right when the roof starts caving in with the firewood and everything starts falling in and everything, you manage to wake up right at that time. But also your wife's eyes started to cry right as the roof started caving in. You then awaken, and you come to believe that this was once your house.
So did this happen instantly for us, or was
This is
malediction just
actually,
kind of
he was sitting there, and you see him pick up the toy, and he's holding it, and it's just like he freezes for a second. You see slight twitches in his other hand, you know, as if he's
right?
experiencing some form of dreamlike state.
Control delete.
Um,
Control delete.
are one of y'all going to try to wake him?
Alt F4.
Yeah. Let's turn him off and on again. Find the plug.
So
Or one of
I'll
y'all
put
going
my
to try
hand on
to?
his back and
Okay.
everything, but then I'll continue to try to excavating more of this house.
Okay. You awaken to Pierce putting his hand on your back, Jared.
Um, at that and everything, I'll start looking around and kind of coming back to where I'm at. Um,
What's crazy, y'all, is whenever he stops and he awakens and y'all continue looking around, he makes his way straight over to the fireplace and he moves this piece of wood off and he instantly picks up this picture, right? And it's laying flat down, right? And it's a drawn picture of you before your wife and your child, but it's still in the frame. But you can see that part of the frame was burnt, but the picture
but the
survived.
picture itself wasn't destroyed.
No, huh?
How old does this seem?
Pretty old.
Okay. So
I mean, you're
first
probably
I
looking at
will.
probably like 30, 40 years or something at least.
Okay. I'll secure the toy and the picture, and then um, I'll look around a little bit more. Um,
Okay, yo,
and
anybody that's
and
still looking in the
while I'm
house with
looking
him,
around, while I'm looking around, it's almost absent-mindedly he'll go, "Are there bodies here?"
y'all don't see any bodies in the town
No.
I don't.
so far. By looking at stuff, you haven't seen any bodies, and there's no bodies in this.
I don't see anything.
As y'all search the room, anybody that's searching the room with him, go ahead and roll a search check for me.
Yeah.
20 total.
Okay.
16 total for me.
Are you searching still, Jared? Or are you taking a break?
Yeah, he'll still be digging through to see if there's anything else that he can find.
Probably making sure. I say as you're searching, you're making sure their bodies aren't there.
Right. That's more what he's after and everything is like I remember them, are they still here? Or is there anything left?
Okay, go ahead and roll search for me as well, Jared.
Natural 20.
Natural 20? Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations. As you search through, you sure enough find this secret hidden hole that you used to keep valuables and stuff. And within it, you see a violin case. You pull it out and you open it up, and it's what you remember from what you can grasp is that it was your father's violin, and it's the one that he taught you how to play on.
Anything else in the house that Pexar and I were able to uncover?
Um, on a 20, I will say that you found some things that could be useful, like cups and silverware and stuff like that, but nothing of extreme value. But you
Right.
found like some iron silverware and some iron cups if you'd want to keep them.
Nope.
I'm good.
You do notice that the case looks kind of old and damaged, and like it got a little bit moldy and damp at times, but it looks like nothing made it to the violin. It looks like it's still in great shape, Jared.
Okay.
So funny.
Um,
I wrote that down that you would only find it on a natural 20, and you rolled a natural 20. I was like, damn, he found it. That's awesome.
so with that, like he's going to check it over, and then he's going to start test playing that song and everything that's stuck in his head.
Okay.
and then techno music was born.
Like
You notice that this violin is way more comfortable in your hands than any other, since the one you learned how to play with. You get a +2 bonus to your perform checks with it.
malediction. I would be careful with the music, not to discourage you, but there are creatures inhabiting this place.
I know it's kind of weird.
One,
Like you would think that that wouldn't be a smart action from him, but it's like almost like he couldn't stop himself from starting
right?
to play it the second he picked it up. As you're playing it, you get visions of your father teaching you how to play it, and you can remember what he looked like.
So let me
Right.
do. I'll step out and look around, just make sure nothing's prowling up on us.
Okay.
So there's an
Mm.
18 on his perform check as he plays the song.
Oh
And
wow.
then once I'm done with it and everything, he'll kind of come back to where he's at and what actually is going on, and kind of put the violin back in the case and everything, and try and make sure that the case is in decent condition and everything to be able to carry with. And
For
at
all
that,
y'all, this was the first time I believe that he's even broke out a violin and played for y'all.
Oh, didn't you do it one time at a
I so I
That was
Yeah,
on
played
but
back
the
in
loot,
the other
right?
town. Yeah, that was on a lute.
oh,
I
okay.
played back in town, and then the
but
lute
it
that I
wasn't
had
in,
is
but it wasn't in front of any of y'all, right?
I don't believe so.
I,
No.
yeah, I don't honestly
I
remember.
can't remember.
Because I believe it was also the same. Wasn't it the same town where I was doing my tournament
yeah,
and everything? So we were all just kind of split up anyway.
right.
All right. You find out that you're actually, even though you knew how to play the lute, you wonder to yourself if there's other instruments that you know how to play, and you feel like that you masterfully played the violin as well. So you, as far as it goes, you think that you are a great lover of music.
Othello, do you see anything up there on your perch?
Do I see anything?
What do your
Oh
human
no, no,
eyes
I would
see?
say,
Yeah.
all right, I would say as he starts playing, you kind of get nervous, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably be a little startled, but I I would probably almost start to make my way down, but seeing Pierce come out and like have that like, okay, everything should be fine. He's not running out screaming or anything. I assumed everything is okay, and I'll stay where I'm at, but
Did you take the photo out of the frame, or did you just put the frame away, Jared?
No, I just put the frame away in the backpack and everything. I want to be somewhere um, where I can better take that out, just in case it's brittle or something like that.
Did anybody else get a good look at that, or was it just you?
Probably just me, because
Yeah.
he wasn't really thinking about showing any of this to anyone else while he was trying to chase down the memories.
Okay. So y'all go ahead and you leave out the house. Uh, you jump down, Josh.
yeah, if they're all congregating outside, yeah, I'll just kind of hop down and just kind of be like, "Did you guys find anything? I heard music."
We're
Found a
finding out that
jukebox.
Metal Man wasn't always Metal Man.
Turns out the Tin Man started with a heart. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh god. All right.
I think
Uh,
the further we go from here, the further we might find answers for him. And
as y'all continue
quite
to the center of town, right? Did you tell them what you saw, Josh?
Oh
Or
yeah, if we start heading that way, I'll tell him that I saw the fountain, um, and I couldn't really make out too much. Just that there's like a big structure, statue, fountain, maybe.
okay,
He would respond that he'd like to see that.
okay. As y'all's going around, y'all do see the occasional cat print in the mud as y'all's coming up to the fountain.
Does it match what we saw previously? That
It
matched
looks
the
like
mud
about the
cat?
claws. Yeah, it would be definitely the mud cat.
Okay, I'll point that out. Definitely be like, I think the mud cat might be around here, and I'll
And
just kind of.
also, Josh, you do know this as a huge type creature. Like it's actually bigger than large. It's a huge cat. Like they're very big.
well,
Guys, we're coated in mud. I think as a mud cat, it might take a fancy to us. But that's half its name. Literally, MUD is 3 out of 6
Yeah.
letters.
so I'm going to turn to
Someone
malediction.
start meowing.
Malediction, are you ready for this? I know that you seem to be uncovering a lot, but you need to be in the right frame of mind for this potential fight.
I am here, friend Pierce.
No.
Okay.
And remember too, I mean, we technically only need the horn. I doubt it's obviously just going to give it up to us, but that if we have an opportunity to just get the
If
horn
we
without a
can,
fight,
we can send Pexor in to ask nicely.
What? No, for real,
the
what? I didn't hear it.
oh the well, all we
Okay.
need is the horn of the mudcat. So
Yeah.
technically, we could just get that. I don't think that's a possibility. We'll see, but if we can maybe get it without a fight, I don't know how likely that's going to be. That, just something to keep in mind if somebody sees an opportunity.
Oh, dang.
Right. So we continue,
Yep.
or at least I start to continue.
I don't have anything smarmy to say.
As y'all continue to the center of town, you approach the fountain. Um, uh, Jared, particularly you, when you look up at it, or you'll all see it, it's a man playing a violin in a long coat, right? And you know it to be the man that's in the photo, Jared. And it's a statue of him playing the violin. And it looks just like you.
I look over and I'm like, "Ugh, the gall to have a statue made after you, whoever this dude was. Ugh, so full of himself."
Well, first of all, Jared's the only one to know that it's himself at this time. No one else would know that
Exactly.
it was him. So y'all just see
Exactly.
a guy. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just see a guy and I'm like, oh man, imagine the I've seen some tacky stuff in my day, but ooh.
Isn't that the pinnacle of necromancer society? Is this the vanity to be the master of everything? Dead?
Yeah, but how many necromancers do you see fit diddling a fiddle? So
Diddling fiddle?
yeah.
I think that was me.
Y'all see a.
Now that I look at it, it's not so bad, you know.
Actually, yeah, not too bad.
There's a stone in front of it with a plaque on it, and it's covered in vines and greenery.
I'm gonna push that away and see what it says.
Get your spectricide out and start spraying it down.
As you clear off the plaques, it says, "To the beloved savior of our town, the mayor, Adagio Flats, performing his masterpiece, Malediction."
Doesn't seem like a very sharp guy. Flats, sharps. A little music theory joke for you.
Next, I waterboard him.
Joke's on you. I like it.
Oh God!
No new kink unlocked.
He's leveled up.
Do you need me to spell that for you, Jared, or anything?
He's only becoming more powerful.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Adagio, Adagio. You know, like your dad named it after you, and it's the name of a slow tempoed song. And your last name of your family was Flats.
I'm gonna call him Andante.
Fortissimo.
Mezzo piano. Hey, yo, other MP. Mezzo piano, eh?
But your character realizes that your character realizes that the reason why he chose his name was because that was the name of his masterpiece. And that's also the song you play for your wife.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like we totally undercut the entire tone of this part.
Okay.
With all the jokes.
Right.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, oh, I was wondering why you had a bass clef tattoo like a Mike Tyson face thing.
I think he's missing a finger. Freaking okay, so in the distance.
I got no ears.
At this time, in the distance, y'all hear a violin start to play. Everybody except for Jared, roll a saving throw versus spell.
Wisdom? Or not wisdom. What is it called?
Yeah,
will save?
Will save?
Oh yeah, it'd be will.
Oh hell yeah. That's the one thing I'm good at.
Ooh.
I got an 18.
I got 25.
21.
Okay.
I look
All
at
right.
it's
hold on. Does Eggs need to roll as well? He's with
yes.
me. Oh, he got an 8.
Okay, so no natural 20s.
No.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay, so
wait.
all three y'all start hearing the music, right, Jared? And you see them and they stop doing what they're doing for a second. They look kind of funny and their eyes start going blue and they start to attack one another, right? Right when the song starts playing, right? Um,
Well, I'm sorry to you
if you
two
look at,
because you're dead. I attacked
so,
Textor first.
I'm crafty. I
uh,
skitter.
I'm gonna have y'all roll random on one another to see who you attack, right? So, um, for each of y'all, roll a, I guess, how would I do this? I was just gonna have y'all attack one another, but obviously one of y'all could just go after Jared, or hell, all of y'all could go after Jared for all I know. So what it is just assign each person a number and tell me who you're going to attack.
So just 1 to 3.
Okay. Othello's 1, Hexor's 2, 3, and
All right.
no.
Uh,
Othello's 1,
okay.
Hexor's 2, Jared's 3.
Well, fucking get bullied all the goddamn
I'm
time.
really sorry, Othello.
Yeah, actually, the die has been cast.
Oh, jeez.
We beat up the human.
Okay, mine's Pexor, so I'm turning towards Pexor.
Yeah, well, I turned to you first. I get the
Oh,
drop
gosh.
on you.
So no one's going after Malediction. I'm going after Othello.
Going
Hexor's
after
going
Othello.
Othello. And Othello is going after the mage.
I
Oh,
have a
man.
name.
Yeah, it'll be. We'll talk about you posthumously here in a bit.
Jared, I'm action after this, but when the spell goes off on them, they instantly start attacking one another. So I'm going to give your character at least a round of shock before you understand what's happening. So yeah, go ahead.
That's kind of what I
Y'all
figured was going to happen, and then
y'all
like
roll to hit.
afterwards, and
Do I draw my weapons? Yeah. Or is this like a fist fight?
Oh, good. Yeah, good point. 'cause
Actually, y'all would try to kill each other to your utmost ability.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I already had my bow out, so.
Okay. Off with the head.
Oh god. So
Well,
are we
I
going
mean, you don't have
initiative
to. You
then,
don't have to
or?
do. You don't have to do called shots, Frank. I mean, we could just go with.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, yeah, actually, that's a
Well,
good point because
Now, if you
you know,
roll a
I've got
20,
feats that.
we'll take care of that.
Oh
But
god.
I
so
mean, I'm
I
just letting.
rolled a 19, which is a critical threshold.
Lie.
Well.
Oh my god! Oh no, a natural 1. What happened?
oh god.
So a 19
Okay,
is a
so we got
critical
19.
threshold.
It is in critical
That
threat.
right there has got to be a highlight right
Even
there. It's a highlight sound.
I
Why?
don't want to kill you.
yeah, I may go down before I even fire a shot. So
How did I roll 4 natural ones in a
Well,
row, guys?
it's all
It's a
going off
statistical
simultaneous,
anomaly.
so you're gonna get your shot off. So
am I just gonna do?
he's
Am I
gonna be hitting
going?
it. So you're
Well, I was gonna
firing
say
at
because
Pexor.
are we just
What?
doing one attack or are we going full on? Because I would, knowing me, I would do rapid shot.
Okay.
So am I okay?
Okay, are we doing called shots? Am I doing spells? What the fuck is happening right now?
Well, he said we.
What are
He
the
said we wouldn't
parameters?
kill each
You
other.
will go to attack them the second that it happens. So yes, whatever you got
Okay.
lined up.
Okay, so rapid shot, I get 3 shots. First one's a 23.
It hits.
Damage.
Guys, I'm not gonna be. Guys, I'll be 100%
My
honest.
AC is 24 as a
Okay.
I'll be 100% honest. Fighting is not my forte.
Okay, so that's 6 damage on that first one.
Oh, okay.
Second shot is 23 again,
Oh,
and that's 2 damage on that
Okay.
one.
cool.
And then third is 16. Does that hit?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Hallelujah. Wow. My
Alright.
20 AC really coming in clutch right now.
Othello. My first hit did let's see, 22 damage.
Damn.
That was my critical. My second one, I rolled a 15 plus 7, so I hit AC 22. That hit
That
you.
hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's a
Roll low,
12
Frank. Roll
damage.
low.
You said 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for this round.
Okay. So
Okay,
I'm
Pexor.
alive.
What did you throw out there, Pexor?
Mate, I don't even know.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah,
gotta-
Pexor's. Yeah. I might be going
And
down.
you're
Let's see.
going for Othello as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going for me too.
I mean, I really want one of y'all to at least attempt to attack Jared, but I guess if it's what the dice rolled, poor Jared, he's over here just fine.
Lance, are we gonna re-roll a new target every round?
Well, since they're
Please say
engaged,
yes.
Pexor, I'll give you a chance to not engage them if you want.
What do you mean
If you
by
want to
not
engage
engaged?
Jared. If you want to engage Jared, I'll let you engage him rather than kill off Pexor or Othello instantly.
If that's what he rolled, hey, go for it. I mean, if that's what the dice said, hey.
No, shush. The DM has spoken.
Okay, hey.
I will.
He'll start throwing skulls at him.
I mean, I'll let you make the decision because even though you thought you're going to attack him, you just seen Frank almost cut him down. So you might see him as 0 of a threat right now, and you might go after Jared.
I feel like there's a lot of resentment, a lot of hidden resentment towards Othello, and that's the dice was like, we got to let the characters, settle this. So get it all out now,
I was really hoping to get a 2. That way I could have some peace.
It's kind of funny. Like all game, I'm rolling like low here and there, and then my 3 rapid shots hit pretty good, and I'm just like, oh, of course, it's when I'm aiming at an ally. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot to try. Okay. I will have to cast Vampiric Touch, so that way I can try to get some AC back or HP back. Yeah, because I am not looking good.
I'm not either.
Okay.
So.
Looking fine. I feel
And
great.
who are you going after? Who are you going after, Pexor?
Who am I allowed to go after again? Just so I.
I mean, I'm just saying that Josh's character is being cut down. So even though he shot the shit out of you, I'll leave it up to you if you think his character's not a threat now, because Frank just laid him open. I mean, really bad. Like you don't think he's probably going to survive those 2 swipes. And
Could I then go after Frank, seeing as to how he's occupied and
I'll let you give it. I'll let it be your choice, since it is what it is.
Yeah, sure. I'll
I just want Othello to have a shot because I didn't know critical was going to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
But it's up to you, man. I can't stop your character from. You might actually hold extra resentment towards Frank.
Yeah, I was
So
about to say, if we're talking about resentment, okay.
That was my target.
Yeah. You want this hard, huh? You want this hard?
Okay, so you're going to vampiric touch him?
No, actually, in that case, I will use Dark Symmetry on Frank and try to essentially put him between Othello and I. So now I use Frank as a meat shield.
Okay, that's cool.
What's the
so he goes to take control of Frank and put him between Othello and him.
Okay. So it's Will.
Will? What's the DC? Will 6?
I'll tell you if you get it or not.
Okay, I rolled a 15 on the die, and my will is +4, so I got 19.
No. Okay, that didn't work. Shut up. That was my one move.
Okay, Jared, it's the start of the next round, and you being surprised, or it's the end of that round, and I want you to say that you're understanding what's happening before the next round begins. Off in the distance, you see looking at you and playing his violin, Mystery. And it comes to your thought like, oh, this is what he did to the dwarven church to make them all kill each other. And he's sitting there playing his song on the violin, and you can tell as long as they're hearing it that they're attacking one another.
So
The song was The Master of Puppets.
How
Yes.
far away is he?
Not too far off.
Like less than 120 feet off?
I would say, gosh, I mean, it would be right around there. He'd be about half a football field away.
I mean, he'd
Because
be like,
the sound was light. Like the music was very quieting. You know, it wasn't that loud or anything. So I'd say he's about half a football field away.
okay, so 50.
Okay, so.
But it seems like as long as they can hear it, they're under its possession. You did see them do a lot of damage, and it was insane, like right out the gate. So I don't know
right,
if
it
you
was
would assume that they would survive another round. Like,
Goddamn. Lance is all like, yeah, guys, if I roll a 00, then you die. The next day, it's like, yeah, you guys are just gonna fucking die. Turns out I was at home and I just kept rolling dice till zeros came up.
guys,
So-
I hate to say it, but I knew mystery was coming, and I knew that was going to happen at some time. Jared was happened to be born or made with an extra chip to where he has immunity to his song because he was created along with him.
Oh, I
But
forgot. I equipped in my earplugs before we went in.
like, oh, I had earplugs.
Yeah, that
So
bullfrog
the only
was
thing
so
I
loud.
need to do, because he's too far away for lightning bolt, and like I would target the violin with that, to try and interrupt his playing. But I can still hit him with fireball. So
Oh, hell yeah. A classic.
right, yeah.
When in
Um,
doubt, burn them out.
I will say, you are you rolling an intelligence check if you want me to help you out at all, or if you want me to just let you do that, that's fine as well too.
So intelligence, that would be a 14.
I feel like there would
Okay.
be like advantage
You
too.
have your violin like right there, and you could play louder than what he's playing, and they wouldn't be able to hear as long as you're playing.
Dueling violins. Oh, hell yes.
The devil went down to Georgia.
Right, yeah.
Which is
Does one of them
fitting.
have a? Yeah.
It's
And he
fitting
doesn't,
because Georgia's a
as
swamp,
far
and
as
we're in a
think,
swamp.
he doesn't know you're a violinist at all.
Is one of their violins solid gold?
Do
I
I
will
know what
say
his violin's made out of?
it's actually crazy because it's a part of his arm, like part of his mechanics and stuff, right?
Right.
The
Okay, so
electric
he puts his
violin.
arm in a certain position and he can use it, right?
But like, what are the materials and everything? Because like, are the strings metal as well, or
Oh yeah, all of it's a part of him and
okay,
all metal. And there's a
okay.
bow on his other arm that he plays with it.
So then fire wouldn't be useful and everything to try and interrupt that. All right, yeah. So then I will then try and pull out the violin and start trying to play louder than what he is.
Play
Oh,
really
well,
loud.
it's not going to be hard to play louder than him because at the distance. But go ahead and just roll your perform for me.
That and violins are actually like surprisingly loud. like,
Mm,
like if you play the violin, you will go deaf quickly.
that is a 22.
Okay. You definitely start playing louder than him. Uh, freaking right whenever you pull out the violin and you start playing louder than him, you see all of the characters, all of you, your eyes go back from blue, and you're in front of each other, and it's kind of like you can remember tearing each other apart just now, but you felt like you had no control over yourself.
I think I
Um,
was the one that was torn apart. Let's be fair.
uh,
I kick Frank again and go, this is done now. Okay.
I forgot to roll. I forgot to roll for eggs. Eggs probably would have totally went for malediction. But anyway, but Jared, you start playing the violin and they come out of it, right? As you start playing the violin, you hear Mystery laugh from across the way, and he's like, "Ah, a fellow instrumentalist," and he continues to play and walk towards you as everything's going on. But y'all wake up. Everyone roll initiative.
I look around and I say, "Where's that mysterious voice coming from?"
Oh, I got a natural 20. Total of 22.
You can be the first one to drink your potion.
I was about
Right.
to say.
I got a 23.
Okay.
See, boss fight,
good.
guys. What I say? What did I say?
17.
He goes on a 19.
Man.
I go on 18.
Okay, what'd you go on,
I go
Frank?
last. 17.
So Josh,
I
you were
don't get
23, or which one of y'all were 23?
It's Pexor.
So,
Exor and Josh, you was
The guy
a
with arrows in him.
I got a natural 20
Gosh.
for a total of 22.
okay. And then Jared, one more time.
I'm 18, so I go right after Mystery.
Okay. And Frank, you go last.
Yeah.
Or what'd you get?
I go on
Okay.
17, so I go right after Malediction.
That's some pretty high and awesome initiatives. Okay,
Right.
Pexor, you snap out of it. You hear a voice off in the distance talking to Jared about like, I didn't know you played, and he's still playing his violin as he's coming up, and you notice that Jared's sawing away on his, and you feel like that Jared's music right off the bat, you kind of get the feeling that it's what brought you out of the trance. What do?
I cast Dark Symmetry again.
um, hmm. Hmm. Oh shit, that's permanent. Damn it. I was gonna cast deafness on me, but that's permanent. I don't think I really want to do that.
Yeah, no.
What do I want to do? That's a good question. I will actually. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I will summon undead 3, and I will summon a ogre zombie. It's large undead.
Okay.
So now I have an ogre zombie. Write that down.
And he'll be able to go off next round.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll for him? Real initiative, real quick.
Oh, I think you'd roll next round, wouldn't you? Because you got to summon him this round.
Okay.
I would assume anyway.
Then.
Or I could let him go after Frank. How long does it take to summon him? Is it instant?
Is it a standard action? It's in a different book.
Just one round. Casting time's around.
Okay, so he'll appear next round. I'll let you roll initiative for him.
Okay. Then I don't really know what else I could do. Actually, so my character has what's called negative energy conduit. I can. Oh shoot! Never mind. I'm dumb. Okay, then I will drink my potion and through my tears.
All right, Josh, you are next.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, standard action, I'm going to drink this potion.
One. About
see here.
The big one, the 3d8.
Yeah, 3d8 plus 8, right?
Yep.
Yo,
Oh,
Oh, that's not bad.
23.
Dang.
Wow. Thank
you
goodness.
negated my critical.
Wow.
And he rolls on
Oh,
computer, so that's lucky. That's
oh
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, mine's all just, no physical dice here. Well, I have physical dice, but
He don't
okay,
have
so that's my standard.
sitting there,
Hmm?
so
I can
Oh yeah, I've got him sitting here just in case, but
brag about
okay,
it.
so that's my standard. How far away is he from me right now?
I'd say probably about 150 feet.
Oh,
Walking towards you though.
150. Um, okay, I don't want to leave the little music bubble that we've got going on for Mal. Um,
It does
can
become very
I?
apparent to you that if Mal stops playing and you hear his song, there's a good chance he'll probably just take you again.
Yeah,
I want to say
so
that's a viable fear coming from you.
okay, can I?
Does anyone have wax?
Yeah, actually, that actually brings up a good point. I forgot to ask. So whenever I kind of popped out of it and I saw all this, kind of as like a free action, can I be like, plug your ears? Can I just say like plug your ears? Because now that I kind of see what's happening and what happened,
Oh yeah,
is
I
that
can say
something
your character said that. Yeah.
okay, and then I go bloop. Then I plug my own ears with my fingers.
I'm going to spend. You said he was 150 feet away, right?
hmm
Okay. Oh, geez. I guess I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna spend my move action to send eggs towards Mystery and
Okay.
hope he succeeds the will save. He's not gonna be able to make it this round. He has a 60-foot fly speed, but I'm gonna command him to start going towards him this turn. That's my move. Um, let's see. Handle animal. Let me roll that real quick. Yeah, that's 25. So yeah, he obeys me. Um, yeah, I'll just send him out, and I guess with that, I'll just kind of stand my ground for now.
As Eggs approaches him, right, you can tell the
Mhm.
further he gets away from Jared's music, when he gets close to uh Malediction, it's
Yeah.
almost as if he doesn't attack him. Like he's just sitting there floating, but like looking aggressive. But it's almost like when he gets so close that the music takes him over.
Wow, so he doesn't even get another will save to
Oh
resist?
well, here you go. Are you want to roll it?
Yeah, I can roll it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a 4. We're good. He totally gets taken over again. Well, it was worth a shot.
No, no, it's fine.
Okay. Well, I guess if anything, he'll fly back to attack one of us, but then get knocked out of it again from from
That's what I was saying. If he comes
malmusician.
back towards y'all,
Yeah.
he'll hear Jared's more. So it's up to you
Well,
if you'd want to.
I was hoping he'd roll high enough to resist and be able to disrupt his plane, but yeah. Had to
The
try
only
once,
thing,
right?
that avoids Mystery Song is a natural 20 on a save.
Wow, 5% chance. Okay, so good to
There's,
know.
but there's still a chance.
There's still a
What
chance.
you're
Okay.
saying is there's a chance.
That's why even the dwarven bishop that had an insanely high will, he even fell to it.
Okay, so yeah, that should be my turn then.
Okay. Mystery notices that your song is going to keep interrupting his song, so he stops playing it, right? And he starts running towards y'all. I don't know if he'd be in range for one of his attacks. Which one of y'all are closest? Oh, actually, no. He might shoot at eggs. Oh God.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
Well,
What's
as
eggs?
far as who might be the closest besides eggs, it would probably be one of us three because we were fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll d6 or d4. So 1's eggs, 2 is Frank, 3 is Mal, 4. Actually, d6. 4 would be Pexor, and 5 would be Josh. Okay, so he'll be going for Pexor first. He runs up and he gets within spell casting distance from y'all, and he does this shriek from his bow, and this energy blast pops out of the sound that he does from it. Go ahead and it would be what's your AC,
20.
Pexor? 20.
20.
Okay, so
So how far did he move up?
he moved within range that you can fire on him now because he took off running up, and then he did his bow. I would say he's probably within 90 feet now.
Damn.
He's very fast.
60 movement speed. All right.
Oh God.
He comes running up. He goes ahead and he does the violin. He misses you with the blast, Pexor, right? But it hits a building right beside you, and it's like boom, and the sonic vibration from it, right, from it hitting where it was just at, hurts your ears real bad, even though you had them covered. Like it was real close, and you're like, just the damage off that sonic blast was like, holy shit! If that hits me right in the face, that's gonna be horrible. And Jared's up next.
All right. So man. All right, so I'm going to set the violin down and move forward 30 feet.
Okay.
So that gets him basically within 60 feet.
Okay.
All right. And we're going to. Jeez. So I'm going to start off with Mel's Acid Arrow.
All right.
Range
You
touch of 13. So can I hit with a touch AC of 16?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. No saving throw, so it is just 2d4 acid damage.
Okay.
Starting off with 3 points of acid damage plus my intelligence modifiers. 6.
6 points of acid damage.
Yeah, and that will continue over the next 2 rounds as well.
Okay. 6 points per round for 2 rounds.
Yep. Well, no, I roll 2d4 at the beginning of my turn. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a 10% chance of damaging his violin. 75. It didn't happen to hit his violin. All right, and that's it for this round because you did your movement and your action.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
so we've got Frank next.
Right. So I'm gonna use my movement to get in front of everybody. And he's so try to get about 60 feet away to where Jared is.
Okay.
And then I'm essentially going to
So you have to use but if you do, you can use 30 feet in a round, right?
yeah, I can move 30.
But like, if you use it, your attack isn't like doubled, or I forgot how that works in
Yeah, if
3.5.
I choose to double move, then I can do 60 feet, but I don't get any attacks or anything like that.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Go ahead.
And I would do that, but I'm wanting to save my action essentially to try to, like, if he does that sonic blast again or anything, or just that way I can try to. Well, I'm at the end of the round anyway. Never mind. I'm just gonna double move up to him.
Okay.
So
Right.
I'll be. I'm just gonna. So I'll be what 30 feet away. Great.
Right up to him. Okay. And his ogre goes off, or zombie goes off next round, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So start of the
Yeah.
next
So it'll
round.
go on his turn, and everything is when it would go.
Oh, so it just goes on his initiative as well,
Yep.
or does it roll separate initiative?
No, it just goes on his initiative.
Okay. At the beginning of the next round, your zombie's summoned, and you can choose whatever action you want and his action as well.
Come
Excellent.
on, Shrek. Let's go. So,
Perfect.
So how far is Mystery?
Right now,
So he's about 90 feet away from where you were.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't run. Damn. Okay, I will have him move forward 40 feet. Because that's his speed.
What's your summoning range?
That's a good question. I don't really know. Range close, 25 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels. So those 3, so 2. So it'll be 30 feet. I mean, I'll be going up with him too.
So you
I'm
could
just
have
like,
summoned him. Well, what he's saying is you could have summoned him 30 feet in front of you, right?
oh,
Right. So he's already 30 feet closer, and then
oh, okay.
basically he's moving.
So then, yeah. So then.
So
he'll
another
move in
40 feet, he'd only have
so
20 feet
70.
more to go.
Okay, so 70. So, well, thank you for telling me that because, damn it, he's got 10 feet of reach. Okay. He will. So has a javelin, cool, and he will. It says javelin +1 ranged attack. So I will have him throw it. This is from what the spell says is pulled from Monster Manual, and the ogre zombie attack is great club, slam, or javelin. I don't know if you want. I don't know if you want to have him just be without weapons or.
Well, that's the thing is I don't know if he would be summoned with a weapon or if it just
Okay.
summons him.
So what it summons is what's from the monster manual.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Well, he
cool.
magically has a javelin or whatever weapon you would choose for him to have that's normal for his race.
Because he only
Okay.
sticks around for so long, and then it dissipates back
Yeah.
into the ether.
So then,
Okay.
question: it gives me a great club or slam or javelin. Do you want me to pick which one of those weapons or attacks, I guess, and stick to it? Or
Yeah, it'd be the one he was summoned with, whichever one you
okay,
want
then
him summoned with.
Then I'll have the great club then. I'll have so he's not in range yet. He's got he's 20 feet. 70, 90, 20. Okay, yeah, so he's got 20, but he's only got a range of 10 feet. So then he'll just, I guess, trump up and get 20 feet away from Mystery. I will then... Can't really do anything. I can't really throw for anything, really. Well, I guess I will, I'll just...
Start heading that
I
direction?
don't really... What?
Or you said you're going to start heading that direction?
Yeah, I'll, yeah, about to say, I'll still keep my ogre between Mystery and I.
Yeah, he's going to be. I mean, I wouldn't be too worried about yourself being a spellcaster because he's going to be pretty busy with the ogre and Frank for the time
Hey,
being, anyway.
I've learned my lesson. As you guys have seen, I do not do good with any sort of the touching fight. It's like,
Yeah.
go. Let me get all the way over here.
All right.
So, all right.
Okay. How far do you move forward?
30. I only got 30 feet.
Okay.
Wait, it's
Josh,
a good
it's
thing that
your
only
go.
the range people are.
Josh, did you move forward any last round?
No.
Okay. What would you like to do this round?
I guess first. So is he? What's the range would he be from me? Like more than 100 feet? Since I didn't move
He's
up.
he's at 90
90
feet.
feet.
Oh, he's at 90 feet. Okay. I'll spend my move to yell to eggs to come back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, because I imagine putting him in the fight's probably not a good idea. We were kind of desperate there for a second, so roll and let's see. Oh, that's a natural 20. Dang. Handle animal, so a total of 20 or 32. Total of 32. So he
Okay.
really
Yeah.
comes back to me.
The
Man,
thing
I would
actually
save
comes and
that for an
talks to
arrow.
you.
I know, yeah. So and then with my standard action, I will do a mini shot. At no called shot, I'm just gonna fire at him.
Yeah.
Because with mini shot, I get a negative, so any more negatives, and I'm not probably not gonna be able to hit. A 16 total.
Natural 20. Oh.
Dang. Good shot.
Does that hit?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said that was your damage. No, that does not hit him.
Okay. All right. Well, eggs is with me now.
Nice
Fired an
shot.
arrow.
It misses.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, bad.
Oh, I was so excited there for a second too.
I know.
I
I
guess
was
that'll do it for
excited
me.
too. I was like, 16. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We got a
like
chance, guys.
yeah, Othello might be able to hit something.
I can't be
Uh,
16 if he's fighting the likes of Frank.
yeah. Okay, so with
Well, the
that,
likes of all of you.
yeah, with that eggs is with me now, kind of just flying around me, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
How
All right.
big is Mystery?
He's pretty good size. He's about 6'5", 6'8".
So suplex size, yeah?
Yeah.
So is he about the size that I could do like what's Stone Cold Steve Austin's signature move on him?
He runs up to get into melee range with you, Frank. And you notice as he comes out, he does this twirl thing with his hand around his head, and this blue cord comes out of his wrist, right? And it looks like a string. And he goes to sling it at you. And what's your AC?
24.
17. That plus 8. Be a hit.
25.
And a
Is
16.
it slashing?
16. Yes, it is slashing.
Dang it.
So 2 hits.
Yay.
Whenever it cuts into you, it seems incredibly magically sharp. Like it does not seem like a normal weapon. It's almost like he's slicing you with a laser, but you can tell it's a glowing magical string. Um, go ahead and see the damage. The first one's 12 points. And the second one would be 15.
Right. Yeah.
But he's within range of you. Jared, it'd be your go. Will you roll damage for him for me real quick? From the acid. So we don't
All
forget.
right. So that is 8 points of acid damage.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. And what are you going to do this round, brother?
So
He's got laser whips.
he's got a laser whip. All right, so I'm gonna move
just
up
don't let him roll a
closer.
20 with that thing, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, I did have a quick thought about trying to wrap it around my arm, but then you said it was unnaturally sharp, and I was like, that's probably not the best idea.
Yep, it would definitely flay it.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Do I know whether or not he's resistant to slashing damage?
Not that you know of.
Okay. So I'm going to cast on myself Ring of Blades and move up to where I'm not next to Frank, but I am next to Mystery.
Okay. Try to get on his other side.
Yeah.
Left or right?
So we'll do right because how I've got it set up over here is Frank's on the left.
Okay.
Don't forget the
Gotcha.
ogre that's coming up.
Right. So the ogre actually is going to be past where we're at based on that it moved forward to 40 feet and then mystery came up. And so like there's you, him, me, and then the ogre is like 20 feet or 15 feet off to the other side of me. So he'll go around and be able to basically triple pincer this guy in between us.
Sneak
But
attack.
right, actually, he doesn't have to go all the way because he has a reach of 10 feet and smack him from like away from me. And then that'll leave the front open for Othello to try and get some shots in with his arrows. But
All I
with
just
that,
heard was this cool thing. Yeah, we could go this. Then Othello can, point.
Maybe he could hit something for once. That's not an ally.
It's like, maybe his little arrows. We'll
so
see.
then while he's in my ring of blades, he will take what's the bonus on that? +1 per caster level, so 6, 9, so 12 points of damage from silver blades.
Right.
Woo!
Now remember, his head is mine.
Well, not doing that again.
We are, and we will.
Mm.
I have 89% of a core. I want a full core.
All right. Frank, you would be up, brother.
Yay! I'm gonna cut off that hand.
Going to
'Cause
call
it
a shot
hurt
for
me.
his.
Oh, but now it's
Yeah,
weird
because
for
you
a
said
head.
the string, the wire came from his wrist.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm basically aiming to cut that off.
Okay. Give me
So
the called shot.
that's my 4. So 16. I hit AC 26.
Okay. So okay, so you rolled a 16, but it'd be a
Oh,
-4, so that'd be a
or AC
12.
22.
Yep, it's one under, brother. 23. But you know, it's a good shot.
Damn. All right. Well, I go, but I get a second attack, and essentially I miss. So I'm basically gonna go and stab. It's another cold shot, but this one's at the armpit, or kind of area, to hopefully like dislocate his shoulder. Essentially, I'm stabbing into that socket.
Already?
Oh, well, this one's a 19.
Okay.
Uh,
So -4 would be a 15. What's your to hit?
23.
So it would be 23 altogether
Yeah.
with the called shot. Okay. Spot on. Go ahead and give me your damage.
5 and 3, so 8 plus 5, 13.
Okay. Go ahead and do some rolling here. See if he did enough to dysfunction his arm. 6. 74. The arm still works.
Dang. For
Oh, that's
now.
fine. You damaged it. You did damage it. That was some good damage. And now for the ogre zombie, which I will say that he has his back, so he's going to get a plus. Is it a +4
+2.
for back? +2 for okay. +2 to hit from his back for the ogre zombie.
All right, sweet. All right, then he'll tromp on up, take his great club, and swing down. Just bow.
Okay. What's
That's
his thaco? Not a call shot, just a swing with the club, right?
yeah, 14, 20,
Okay.
14, 23. So +2, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
25.
All right. All right. That's a hit.
Hey.
What kind of damage you do?
Give me a sec. 7, 8, 15 plus 9, 24.
Woo!
God damn.
Don't know if you want to get hit by that guy.
Yeah, and then I peek around my ogre and right at first.
Oh, yeah. Don't you worry.
Okay. So yeah, damage reduction 5 slash. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much all he can really do. Well, he turns and questions a thumbs up at me, and I go, yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing this round, Pexor?
I will move up a little bit more. So now, was he still at this kind of the same spot?
Yeah, he's now
As you,
engaged with him. He's not moving.
okay. So then I was at 30, so I'm 60, so I'm 30 feet away. So I'll move up another 30 feet, and I will actually cast the little spell called Spectral Hand.
Okay.
It is just a really small little hand. I take 2 points of damage to use it, but it now has 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Essentially, it is something that it goes. So this is a level 1, so 10 feet. It can go 110 feet, and it can cast touch spells for me.
Okay.
Yeah, just a standard action casting time. So Yeah. All right.
All right, that's for your round.
Yep.
All
That's
right,
it.
and now we have Josh.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put. He's still about 90 feet, right, from me.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so let's try this rapid shot. I'm not gonna do a called shot. I'm just trying to hit him at this point. So
Oh no, that's
three
fine.
attacks. First one is 22. Second
Barely
one
missed him.
is yeah. Second one's just a 14, and the third one is a 7. Wow. Okay.
It's
That's all I
Poor
got.
scores.
fellow.
That's all she wrote.
Man,
It's okay. You can use the excuse that he's made out of metal, so
plus he's
arrows
surrounded with
aren't very
dudes.
effective.
Yeah. At least I'm trying. And that was with I got improved rapid shot too, so I got less of a negative when I do rapid shot. But
Well, I will say
oh
that
well.
one of them actually hit him, but it kind of glanced off his armor. So you hit him, you just didn't get to do
Yeah.
damage to him.
So in
It
my
was a
mind, I'm like, I hit him. In my
it
mind
was
to
a
make
really
myself
cool
feel
spark.
better. Yeah, it looked really cool. Let's say that.
It made this
Okay.
ching noise.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Everybody raise their hand that's within 20 feet of him.
30 feet. Thank
So
God. One of my zombie is.
yeah, so
Okay.
we've got the ogre zombie, myself, and Pierce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saving. I need a fortitude saving throw at a challenge of 15.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to get better than a 15?
Yep.
Oh,
This is for
okay.
half
I'll
damage.
roll it. Okay.
All
I'll
right.
roll a 12 plus 9, so I got 21.
Okay.
I got a total of 12.
Oh damn. Anybody else? The ogre's within it, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. 4 to 2. 7. 9.
No.
At least he got one good hit in, right?
Like, kind of depends on, is this going to be like a sonic attack?
Yeah, it's called Voice of the Celestial. You
Because
see
like most undead
plates
are
moving.
immune to a lot of fortitude save stuff. So
Oh, okay. Well, I was just saying. I didn't think it'd be a will save. Since it was more like attacking the body, but it's still sonic damage. So it would be that, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be a fortitude
yeah,
on
I
sonic
think that
damage?
still would affect and everything. It's just like because undead don't have constitutions, like they become immune to a number of things that require fortitude saves. But Sonic, I think, is still one of the things that still affects them.
Okay. You see these plates move from back behind his ear section over his ear section, and he lets out this really super high pitched note, like a glass breaking note that pierces everybody, including Pierce. Anybody that
Got him.
anybody that
Daddy.
didn't make their saving throw, they got 26 damage.
Hell yeah.
God.
And
Now it's a fight,
anybody
boys.
anybody that did make their saving throw only got 13.
Yay.
The trick was I kept my fingers in my ears.
And then it's Jared's turn.
The old Odysseus trick. Just give me beeswax.
Jared, your
All
metal
right.
is
So
ringing.
he didn't move away. So we're going to do the acid damage. That is another 8 points of acid damage, and that ends that one.
Okay.
But he takes from my ring of blades another 6, 12, 15 points of damage.
Okay. Nice.
And now I am. God.
You see him starting to look greatly damaged.
Yeah, so that's a nat 20 with my lesser acid orb.
Nice.
So that's going to hurt because I do more damage with these now. Okay, so that is a D8 plus a D8 for every 2 levels. So it'd take me up to 3d8. And
Nice.
then
Yeah. Do you guys think I do a lot of damage now? What is this crap? I just do 2d6 plus 5.
Well, you did almost end Othello's shit in one round.
But
So-
yeah.
God, poor Othello. He's just like, oh, me. Awesome.
Yeah.
Eggs.
okay,
Dick him.
and so I critically hit with the Orb of Acid for 37 points. No, 40 points of damage.
All right. That's awesome.
Well, that made up for all my misses, right? So that's great.
Okay. Frank, your go.
I tell him to shut the fuck up, and I hit him in the head.
Okay.
That's where all the noise is coming from, and that's annoying.
Okay.
So I'm
So I'll
basically
say
just going for a downward.
like you're holding your ears when he does it, you know? Like I'll say blood starts coming out your ears when he does it right next to you, and
Yeah.
you're like, shut the fuck up, and you grab your sword and go to hit him right in the head.
Yep, I'm just cleaving him in two.
Roll for it.
Ooh, natural 18. Plus
Okay.
12 is 30, but I called shot for the head, so it's -4. So I hit AC 26
Still got it. Go for it.
for 11 damage on the first hit, and so I came down, and then did the sword stick into him, or did it just hit off?
How
Or
much
did it
damage
just
did you
slash
do?
off? I only did 11.
Eh.
It
Right.
probably was a glancing blow.
Yeah.
I would say you cut off a chunk of his head, right? That it hit in the middle, but it followed to the right, and you can see his robotic brain matter type.
Mine. Dibs.
No. And then, so for my second attack is another called shot, but I'm going to thrust and stab into his vocal cords, or his throat, really.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't fuck around. 19.
I don't like to find out.
Yeah. So nat 19, which is in the critical threshold for a longsword, but I don't know if you want to count that as an actual like critical hit.
Okay. You do stab him in the throat, and you can tell it's a death blow because he wasn't doing too good after the first one, and he was already receiving a ton of damage before that. But as you go to stab him in the throat, you plunge the sword through, but then you remember what happened with Secret, you know, and he
Yep.
starts glowing blue through his thing.
So I'm gonna,
But
if I can, I'm gonna
you still have
grab him.
you still have a movement this round, right?
Yeah. So if I can, I'm gonna stab through, and I'm basically going to just use my sword as a leverage point, essentially, to like pick him up and run with him away from everybody. So I'm just gonna try to run forward with him.
Okay. All right.
And
It's the ogre's turn now. Pixar.
So the
he's
ogre.
gonna blow
Why don't I just have the ogre just like lay on him, or
because
just take him?
I can't control it. So
It's
yeah,
too
so
late.
the ogre just grab him and run 40
Yeah.
feet.
Why don't? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Frank didn't think about that because he's in the middle of battle happy.
exactly,
The ogre will take chase.
All right. He sends the ogre after Frank.
beat him up.
Okay. Pexor, here's your go. Sorry you didn't even get to hit that guy, but at least you didn't die.
I hit
That's
him.
good.
Look, I live vicariously through that ogre. Let's all be honest. But his kill was my kill. Okay. I yell to the ogre, "Get me that head!" And then I turn around and I look at everybody else. Another job well done, I would say so.
Yeah, as I'm running.
Everybody else, like you're
Josh, same for you, brother. You did hit him, You just didn't get to do any. Well, we'll say you did do damage inside your mind.
No,
Estella is like
you don't
60
need
feet
to
away
make me
from
answer.
you. I'm
you
like
Yeah.
20 feet away
you
from you.
Yeah,
you
here's a
did hit
penny
his
roll.
armor. You did hit his armor. You did scratch it. It counted as a hit. That's official.
So,
What are you
is he
doing this round?
Is he blowing up this round?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I see
he'll
him
be.
start to glow, yeah, if I see Pierce start to run, I'll probably yell out to Pierce, just be like, just drop him, and I'll look around. Is there any sort of cover that I can take? Because I don't know how big. I mean, I know based on our previous fight, but I don't know if this is gonna be any different. But is there any kind of cover that I can move to just to kind of block any explosion that might happen?
You can hide behind that bullfrog.
The bullfrog?
No, I'm joking. No,
I hop on
I,
him.
I rolled it, and there was no direct cover around you. There's trees, but they're a little bit too far off. But you do feel like that you're out of distance, really, for what the explosion was like
Yeah.
last time. I mean,
Aren't there
not to say
also
a
like
piece of
buildings we can
shrapnel
jump
couldn't catch
into?
you, but it would be a freak occurrence if one did.
Aren't,
So,
aren't there like
because
buildings we can dive into?
I moved 30 feet away from Maldiction and Pexor and them with the body, so
You know what?
I'm
True.
about like
This was still in the middle of town where y'all got into that fight. I will say that there is cover. You're right. Good call, Mike. You can hide. You can duck behind the side of a decomposing building or ruined building.
Yeah, I'll just do that, and like I said, I'll yell to Pierce and just be like, drop him, let him
Wait.
go,
Wait,
and
okay.
then yeah.
Brett, sorry, really quick. Retcon. So there was 30 feet, so stab, pick him up, run 30 feet, right?
yeah.
Okay. My ogre can run 40 feet. So you're running,
Oh yeah,
he catches up,
he's
picks,
right there.
yeah, like picks it off your sword and tucks it over your shoulder and runs.
And he still
Well, okay.
has another
So
10 feet that he
who
can
runs
go.
faster though? Who runs faster? Could he catch
The
Pierce?
zombie ogre does.
Yeah, my zombie ogre runs 40 feet.
Oh, it does? I thought it moved 20.
No,
No.
it ran. No, it was 40. I could go like 20 feet further. No, it was 20 feet away at the end of one turn.
So this is
Okay.
one of those. This is one of those DayZ zombie ogres.
Yeah, all you see
runners.
is just this
Yeah.
coming up at you.
He's an
Okay,
And technically,
athlete.
it's just because it's large, it just moves faster because it's stride.
Yeah, he's got big
Problem
old
is,
legs.
by the time he gets to Frank, right? I will say that he gets off the sword, but Frank is still slightly in range. Of course, the ogre is going to take the mass of the blast, but I will still
Hey,
have to give
it's
Frank
nothing new.
Frank's only going to be 10 feet away from
the blow
the
up.
center of the blast. So
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
but
hear
he's
it's
not
Okay.
actually-
directly right in front of it.
Yeah, it's the people that were 10 feet away from where the A bomb was. Those are the people that really made it.
Right. It's
Uh,
okay, guys.
Hey,
it
I had
was
an ogre that I could have carried him away with.
Well,
um.
I don't know.
How many
I
hit
can't
points you
just
got left,
Okay,
do
Frank?
anyway,
How many hit points you got left, Frank?
43.
43. That's not enough, brother.
Okay.
Oh man.
Well, okay. How much
Ah.
damage have you done to me? Is the question. Because I have the Die Hard feat, which allows me, as long as my adrenaline's pumping, I could go to -10.
Oh, okay. Was 54 damage.
All right.
So that was negative 11.
Oh,
That sucks, man. I mean, literally, it was right on 54.
I mean, is there like no lessening of the damage because of very
Okay, since you're on the other
large-
side of the ogre, right? I will give you. You're at
did you get
negative.
a reflex save?
yeah. Can I get a
Okay,
reflex save?
give me a reflex save then. Yeah.
Yeah, he dives into a house. He just picks it up. Ugh.
I'm not very dexterous, guys. It's not. So I got a 12.
I will not say that was good enough. But
I
I
didn't
will
think
I will
so.
lower your damage. Like I said, I'll lower it to probably, let's go with your getting close to your reflex. Like being by the ogre, I'll say you hit -5 hit points, but you're still alive,
Okay.
right? It
Yeah.
did blast the dog shit out of you, though. I mean, like
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
you just come rolling in, and it's not like you're moving or anything. Like to them, you are dead at the moment. Uh,
So did the
Oh.
blast happen?
huh?
The blast happened.
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as after the blast is done, if I see Pierce just laying there unmoving, I'll start to run up and
I'm
assess
gonna
him.
strike a heroic pose where
Oh,
I get up with my sword.
I go and look for the head.
Mine or his?
okay. So I'll run up to Pierce and everything, and I'm not good with medical stuff, so I don't know whether he's
The
alive or
fleshy
not.
things are hurt
But
and broken.
Well,
I do have a healing potion left over from other stuff that I was holding on for anyone else's sake.
I
So
love
I'm
When
willing to try and
I love
pour that.
Pexor's concern for Pierce.
I
But
see he's
continue.
not dead, so I'm like, whatever.
You
Can't
go
do
ahead and
anything.
pour it, Jared. You give him a healing potion, Jared.
Yeah, so I try and pour that down his throat.
Ugh. Thanks, Mom.
Right.
Is this the big one?
Yeah.
No,
much-
this is I only had a light, so it did
Oh.
a grand total of 5 points.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm at 0.
I look at him and I'm like, internal bleeding, blood's supposed to be on the inside. Whatever. Let's go.
Hey Frank, I'm gonna say the damage done to your armor, right? It functions as at a -2 less than normal.
God.
Fantastic.
Okay. Actually, for real though, I go scavenging for pieces because if they made a scythe out of the
You
out of the
have a
other one.
scythe,
I
and
know,
you
but
didn't
what I'm
even
saying,
use it.
let me finish first. I don't have it right now, actually, because it's getting upgraded. Remember? That's what I thought. So shush. But what they
No.
did is they made a cool weapon out of the armor of the last one. So I'm like, I can get another cool weapon.
Okay, roll a spot for me or a search.
Except for
Okay.
those guys are dead. Like
There's other dwarves. Like,
There's always other
Maybe
dwarves.
because
Actually, I don't know if there is any dwarves left. I mean, maybe the
maybe
two
because you
gully
got the
ones.
rewards from
I got it.
secret.
I got a what?
Oh no. Keep going. We'll have this discussion once you find the scraps.
I got a 20 not natural. 18 plus 2.
Okay, I rolled that the head was in your vicinity, so it is the first thing you found.
Ah. Good game, guys. I'm out. I'm good.
But it is damaged. A big chunk of it has been cut off of it.
I mean, waste not, want not. Do I actually do
at
I
least
also
you know where that piece is. Like that would be, at the basically at my feet is pretty much where.
So does anyone have any more Gatorade? I'm pretty parched here.
Yeah, I'll yell to
Also-
Pexor and be like, "Do you still have that potion?" And I'm looking at Pierce laying there. Does he seem at least stable? Like I don't know. Can I do like a heal check to see?
How much? Okay, so how many hit points did you get back to him?
It was
5.
right?
Let's
And
say
so he's
should
at
be
So
zero.
he's at a 0. Oh wow. Yeah, he's like
But
he's
because
breathing
if I
through
have to
one.
die
He's
hard-
breathing through one nostril. He's missing a few teeth. It's
what are
looking
you guys
rough.
doing here?
Because if I have to die hard feet, I'm still conscious.
Look, I hear.
He's
I hear
he's
Othello
looking
yell
at you
me.
through one squinty eye.
Look, I hear Othello yell at me. He's like, Pexor, do you have that potion? I'm like, no, because someone shot me.
And it's not for me. I mean, come on, man. And I'll look at Pierce because thinking back,
No.
last time I tried first aid, I might have got some poison oak or ivy all over Pierce, so I don't want to do that again with the
Look,
stick. Remember? So
I legitimately don't have it because someone shot me. I had to drink it.
Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, so at least is he stable though? Just like very. He's not
I'll just
dying, right?
Guys, it's easy. Just think about how to kill him and do the opposite of that. That's it. That's what they teach you at Necromancy 101.
I think y'all did more damage to each other than the boss did to you.
That's how we fucking roll. All right, but
So,
really
but
quick.
he is at least he's stable
I knew
though.
I
He's
should have
not.
took a healing spell for my extra spell.
I'll let him
But
come
he
up
is.
to. I'll say he's at 1 hit point. So
Okay.
yeah, he's not gonna
I
die.
snuck him.
You're gonna have to.
Quick question though, because I remember that with our first Mechatronic boss fight, there was like an upgrade that we could give to Malediction. Is it like do I see that component around here too?
Are you searching still for more pieces?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
anybody else searching at all? Is Pexor the only one that's selfish enough to do this?
Malediction, go find as many pieces as you can and keep them away from Fafnir over there,
Hey,
the greedy hoarder.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll stay by Pierce. I don't.
who's
I mean,
the
I can't lift him up or anything. 'Cause I'm probably too weak. But anything I can
I
do
helped
to.
him sit up and everything,
Yeah.
so like
while they're
he's
all
sitting
doing
up.
that, I'm busting out like a magnet. I'm like holding it around trying to find everything.
God. Okay,
Imagine.
So
give me another roll for search then, and y'all go ahead and roll. Would it be
21.
healing to move him?
21, 19 plus 2.
no, not to move him and everything. He's
Yeah,
at
he's at
0 and everything.
1.
He's stable or 1 either way.
Yeah.
Like
I just
he's stable
more.
either way.
Yeah, just more to kind of help him out the
Okay.
best I can, I guess.
You
But
know, Othello, this
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
have
say
happened if I had a drag.
you found a lower leg, Pexor.
Is it the one with the tracking device?
Right?
oh god, I forgot about that.
Look for the
Yeah,
tracking device. We need to break it.
That's
I
why
mean-
I'm saying take all pieces away from Pexor.
I was
more
no.
of a-
You
No,
talk
no.
like you remember what happened last time. I put it in the skeleton and made it walk the other direction. I was the person who gave
And then
the tracking.
you took the spoils of our kill and made a scythe out of it for yourself.
Nobody was taking it. Nobody took it. Everyone was like, "Oh, hey,
You
Pexor,
didn't
that's really
allow
cool."
anyone to
You have
take
a
it.
lot of
Alright,
heads in
so
there. That's a little
anyways, I will
disconcerting.
start looking for pieces to try and make sure we find the tracking device to
yeah,
stop
hearing
them from
that,
figuring
if
out where we're at.
yeah, hearing
Okay.
that,
In fact,
if
I
Pierce is good
remember
enough right
correctly,
now,
Pexor, the upgrade for Malediction is still in the head of secret that you have in your bag.
I thought it was.
But
No, I've got the upgrade piece.
Yeah, I'm about to
You
say.
do?
He
Yeah.
handed me the upgrade piece. We just haven't had enough downtime for me to try and figure out how to integrate it.
That's right.
Lance games,
Lance's
man.
game is like constantly go, 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 go. And we haven't had time for me to sit down and like, how does this integrate? Like,
Well,
we need a week, Lance. Just a
You
week.
need
That's all we need.
There's no time for apps, bro.
So, okay, yeah. Quick question though. I don't mean to sound like anal about this, but so because the ogre held mystery and then the explosion, then like and correct me if I'm wrong, but would the pieces really be that far, or would it kind of be somewhat contained? Like if it just like exploded, then it would go as far as the explosion had momentum.
So,
But
what
Well,
percentage of that
at
damage and
him,
everything did it do out of its map?
yeah,
what?
he did like 100
No,
damage to the ogre, probably.
oh yeah,
Like
no,
it being
like,
right
so,
there.
like, what's the maximum damage that blast could have done?
Oh, around 200.
Fuck.
Okay, so yeah, any pieces that hit the zombie probably also went through the zombie as it is rotting flesh that is shrouding the skeleton there. So parts of it probably got stuck in the skeleton remains and all that before it dissipates back into the ether. But you've got other chunks and everything that.
So search checks all around. They're searching.
Still,
Yeah.
wait, do you want me to roll another one or?
Hey,
Well,
Lance.
Well,
is
Jared
there
gets
any
one, but then
pieces
you get
for
another one.
me?
Sweet.
Well, are you up?
Okay, so
16. That's an 18 for me.
I got a
So I got an
20
18 as well.
modified, not natural, but just modified 20.
Hey, Lance, is there any pieces or right by where I'm laying down?
Um,
Turn my head. Oh, hey, look. Cool.
there's one that's just stuck out of frame.
Yeah. I got his hands, guys.
Is there? Oh,
His hands
here's
right
one.
here. I held it.
No. Anyway,
Gotta hand
so
it to you.
Oh my
okay. Well,
god.
speaking of hands,
Immediately goes unconscious.
the hand that had the cord, Jared, you found it.
Okay.
Gotta hand it to you. God.
Yeah.
All right. Oh no, what's that? What's that, Lex? You need me to go away? Okay.
Okay.
There's no
I rolled a
pieces for
double
me?
out on you, Pexor. So you did find his tracker.
Hells yeah. All right, boom, summon undead. Hey, Mr. Skeleton, stick it in your eye hole. And then I just go, all right, turn around. Is there a
Go the complete opposite direction as fast
Actually-
as you can.
Oh shoot, no, because then we have to fight them. I was like, do I know the direction that Mudcat went so that way they can fight? But then I'm like, they gotta fight the winners. So okay, let me think. Yeah, okay. But for real, I'll no skeletons around whatsoever.
No, there's no dead bodies.
There's one.
Well,
Is
You
it
gotta
busted
go
up
back
though?
and get it.
I think it might be busted up though after it fell from
yeah,
the tree.
after it
and
fell
Well,
and hit me in the
so
face.
there's enough of it there that the spell and everything actually takes care of that. Like
Just
it
pulls it back
puts it
together.
back together.
See, in that
Yeah.
one, I was actually going to use animate dead, not summon undead, and I don't. A mostly intact corpse or skeleton is what I can use that for. So I don't know how much intact, or if it fell and then it fell in the bog and some of the bones got sucked in or something.
How small is the piece, like the tracker? Because
Oh,
I mean, could I just?
It's
How
not that
heavy
big.
is
It's
it?
about this big. Pretty
How
light.
heavy is it?
Very
Could
light.
I just? I mean, if we have no other plans, could I just
Can
put it to an
eggs
arrow?
fly it off somewhere?
Well, I was gonna put it on an arrow and just shoot it in a direction if it's light enough. But I mean,
Like that'll definitely
it'll throw off
stunt
the
your trajectory.
area. It wouldn't go as far. It would definitely take the feed off the arrow. Now, if you had a flight arrow, particularly, it'd probably have a better chance of going far. But I mean, you would get a lot more range off of eggs taking it somewhere and just coming back. But that's up to you.
we can do that. Yeah.
How long does your summon skeleton last? Is it just rounds?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it'd probably be best to have eggs just like fly with it for just a little bit, drop it or fling it somewhere, and then come back.
Yeah, if I had a corpse, then animate dead is it just doesn't stop.
Yeah, animate dead's permanent. Like
Yeah,
it's
so
under
that's
your control.
what. Yeah, I could do it like that, but I don't have a body around here. I almost had a body, but then the DM's like, oh, -5, I guess.
But yeah, I can.
Damn you,
if that's what we want
DM.
to do.
Imagine the disrespect. Oh yeah, I summoned you. All right, here's the tracker. Stick it in his eye. Bye. Hey Prince, play this one out.
Are you
The
my
player
friend?
formerly known as Prince.
Are you my friend?
Get the hell out of here.
Do I look like your friend? We ain't friends. I'll call him the player formerly known as Prince. That's what I'll do since he was a prince.
Yeah. Okay.
Runs into the robot known as Angry. Are you my friend?
Yeah, I'll actually yell over. I'm like, you seem to have needed a little bit of help in that fight. You're welcome.
Now, are y'all continuing to search, or
If I didn't find anything, I rolled an 18. If I didn't find anything, if we already found the tracker, that's really what I was looking for.
you did
but-
roll an 18?
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
All right. You found. Yep, I'll let that go. You found their heart.
Heart. That's what I was.
Oh.
Okay. I hold out the other heart. I go, Can I have?
Is that heart a real heart? And you're trying to.
No, I have 89% of the core from the first one.
Secret's heart?
Yeah, I have 89%
Yeah, what's
of it.
what's the damage look like on this one?
On the heart?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. It says 72% of it's left.
Okay, question. Now this is more of somewhat metaphysical, so bear with me. But
Are the
now,
pieces you need?
well, there's that. That is important. But the big question I have is seeing kind of as how malediction used to be a person, I assume this heart contains like a soul of sorts. So then if I take like pieces of another heart and put like two hearts together, essentially, is that like do I have like the power of two souls or one or one soul that is two pieces
1.25
combined?
soul.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, can I overclock this soul or?
Well, either way, I rolled the chances of whether you could create a heart out of both hearts, and I rolled a double lot. So indefinitely, you could create a heart out of both the hearts.
Okay, but
Well, the question would really be if the soul can still reside in there, because there's a chance that since the cores were broken, the soul's
Yeah.
escaped.
Yeah, the soul left. So
okay. So then here's another question, Othello, and I look over.
now,
at Othello,
you do have a replacement heart if Mal's heart was busted and exploded or whatever. You could save him now. So that's good.
Or, and I go up to Othello,
or
and I take his hands, and I go, Othello, listen to me. And I make aggressive amounts of eye contact, not blinking, wide open, just look at me.
You
Yeah.
could be so much more.
Imagine the possibilities. We kill someone. We say, for argument's sake, say one of us dies. I'm not going to tell who. That I kind of look over my shoulder. And I go, not telling who, but imagine one of us dies. Then now think about it. Mech bodysuits. Like we could build a construct. Then just put the heart in. Now look at that. Immortality. Or we could
Sounds
kill.
like a necromantic tinker gnome.
Oh God.
No, you're too far away to hear. Okay.
does he still have his ears? I don't know.
so I'm like, give me.
He might be just looking off into the distance, going, rethinking his life choices here.
I got that deed to that land. I might need to settle down.
Yeah, we're actually going to talk about that too later. Because remember, you still don't know what it is. You don't know what it is.
And I'm holding on to it for safekeeping.
How safe can it really be? Look, I got a heart, brother. So I'm like,
how far did you
Othello,
fly, Josh?
I mean, he can fly 60 feet. I guess.
So 120 per round.
Yeah.
So how long does he fly before he drops it?
Like, how far do you want it to take away from you?
I guess far enough that he could still make it back to us, but far enough that obviously it's not going to be right around the corner if somebody swoops in and tries to find the tracker.
So you're
I don't know
talking
how
like
far that
5
would be.
miles?
I mean, how long would that take for him to make the trip? back and forth, or over there and then back to us again.
So
Not
it's
too long for a
120
hawk.
120 feet around. 6 seconds is around. About 60 seconds. About.
And he does have improved
10
flight
minutes.
as a feat, so if
Roughly
that
about
means
10
anything.
minutes. Feet, yeah, so 2009. Yeah, about. I'd say about five-ish minutes. If you do the math, if you think about
Okay.
6 seconds per round, 120 feet around, yeah, about 5 minutes ish.
Okay, yeah, as long as he doesn't get lost and he can make his way back to us, because we're probably gonna have to chill out for a second, I would imagine, or
We gotta get together this heart.
We
in a
definitely
minute,
need
yeah,
to get everyone under cover and everything
yeah, because
after we get done.
yeah, because I imagine that blast made a lot of noise.
Okay.
So
I'll
yeah, I
bunk
guess
with Othello.
first thing, who has the tracker? Pexor?
Why,
I thought
Eggs
Eggs
did.
did.
Oh, I thought somebody else had it. I didn't know I had it right away. But yeah, if I'll just hand it off
Oh,
to
yeah.
Eggs.
No.
and
No, we
I'll-
handed it to you.
No, yeah, I thought
You're
somebody
like,
still
I'll
had
have
it.
Eggs fly it away.
I
yeah, I'll
hold it
hand-
really quick. I hold it. I go, give me a heart for it.
Okay, you continue holding on to it. I'm going that way.
No, I give it to.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the tracker and then give it to Eggs, and I'll command him to just kind of fly and drop it somewhere.
Already?
Let's see. Do I need to roll a handle animal? Let me see. I'm really actually good at this, so as long as I don't get a 1. Oh, that was another natural 20. So 32.
Dang.
Wow.
A 32.
You know, you might
Yeah,
not be able to
nice
shoot
roll.
anybody, but when it comes to animals, don't mess
Yeah,
around with Othello.
Every other roll. Yeah, every other
Oh,
roll.
this is a. Yeah, I'm about to say multi-class is a druid.
I can't wait for Bacon to attack someone and Josh be rolling for that. That's gonna be some.
Okay, so yeah, so 32
fry
is
him.
the handle animal check. So yeah, I'll just command him to fly
Nice.
off for a while, drop it, and then come back. So and as
Alright.
he's going off, yeah, I'll definitely going off Mouse suggestion. We definitely need to probably get away from here. I'd imagine everything in a wide radius probably heard that explosion.
All right.
Okay.
I'll wherever Othello's going, I'm going because I'm still negotiating for that heart piece.
Yeah, I still have the heart. I'm still unsure if I want to give it to him or not, but I still
Unsure.
am thinking I have it. Well, I'm just
Can
trying to
you-
think.
Is anybody helping Frank up?
I mean
Now
I can I
Good. Don't you worry about it. I'll get over this.
Isn't this a face you can trust?
No,
No.
no. You've proven that. No.
Proven that? How have I proven that? By doing a
You
lot of
promised.
damage, by saving your butt. I don't even know what else. See, there's so much. There's so little that I've done that's undeserving of trust. I can't think of anything because all the other stuff was
The
overabundant.
fact that you have to negotiate and try to convince us to trust you.
No, not to
You're
trust
very
me, to
wrong.
just give me the heart. To give me the heart with nothing else, be like, yeah, 5 gold pieces. It's like, no, I want it free. I want it free. It's not that you can't trust me. I mean, come on, guys. It's Pexor, your old buddy. Your buddy. Remember that time? You remember that time. Come on.
Oh, God. All right.
Okay.
Moving everyone out of here. We've got to go.
Yeah,
Are
I'll
we
stash
supposed
the
to
heart
get
away. Yeah, I'll stash the heart away in my bag, and I'll just turn to Pexor and be like, I kind of like we were going with that, but let's talk later. And
Are we
then
supposed to kill a cat?
yeah, and I imagine if it's anywhere in the area,
And,
it
and
might be
Pierce
coming.
isn't going to be able to help us either.
Oh, shit,
Yeah,
have mystery
so
help us. Who was that guy? It's a mystery.
It's
So-
a mystery.
yeah, I mean, if I can help Pierce along, I more of just like him knowing that I'm there. I can't like put him on my shoulder or anything. He'd just crush me. But I will be there, kind of in spirit, to help him along. But yeah, we might want to move out of the area, get some cover, like Mal was
Yeah.
saying.
I got to put my violin back in its case and everything, strap that to me, and then I'll help Pierce and everything move along. so that we can move at full speed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, they're all moving. I'm digging into the skull of mystery, trying to find that upgrade module.
Well, you got to like be settled down and like taking it apart. You wouldn't be able to do it while you're moving, unless you're just gonna be
Oh.
throwing stuff away.
Well, can I put it in my bag of holding? Can I put the pieces in my bag of holding?
Okay,
How
well,
about you just wait? Just
Can't
wait.
yeah.
it's not
Can't
going
you
anywhere.
just not?
If it goes in
Look,
that bag, it's safe.
Look, we're about to fight something that I can only anticipate is a big mud cat,
We're
literally.
not gonna fight it right now, dingus.
But the moment that we
around.
do, everyone will be like, "Oh no, Michael, you forgot," or Pexor, you forgot to get the module out. I'm like, "Ah, dang! If only I would have remembered."
No, we're not gonna ask you
The
back.
other module's not helping us yet either. Like, it's still
Yet.
sitting in my bag. We need time and a safe space to integrate parts. What part of this are we not getting? We got to get out of here.
Time and a safe space. That's a rare thing in my games.
Right?
Yeah,
And health
exactly.
potions.
Anytime
Well,
y'all could have been like, Lance, we stop and camp. The other one's not camping.
Yeah, now it turns out
Then
it's like, yeah,
something
stop the
falls
camp.
out of the sky on us. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say.
there's the one time in another game where we tried to stop in town for 2 nights and then giant ants attacked. Like,
God.
I mean,
We're just trying to get some sleep, man.
I mean, remember, we did stop in town, and then we got, like, our money stolen by were-sharks. So, like...
we didn't even get one night.
Hey, you got that money back.
Did get the
Did
money
we?
back.
Oh.
Yeah.
We did spend some time at the dwarves, but then when we left, they all died. So I don't know if that's any better.
Yeah.
Oh, there aren't
Then I
many
almost-
We
dwarves
see to
left.
go an anonymous town with, equipment and stuff to upgrade and fix stuff up.
Man, hey, in this ruined town, is there like a pillow left over?
Very singed.
Very singed pillow.
So you are going back into the town?
I mean, would it be best to get cover in one of these buildings, or do we want to like try and leave the area, like the town total?
I am not fit to do that.
Yeah, like we're not gonna be able to get through the swamp and everything. So how much did my house still have a roof over it and everything?
No, but while y'all was at the statue, the town hall was there, and you remember from what you could remember from the memories of the town that it was like a town hall / kind of like meeting place, and they did have rooms and stuff there, and it didn't look fully burned, so it would definitely be good enough to stay in.
So let's make sure that we don't leave any signs of us being here.
Except for the giant crater.
Except for the giant crater. Yeah. Nothing we could really do about that because I don't have the wand of plant growth.
Oh, wait, do I?
No.
No, there's like a wand of warping wood.
Great, that'll help us with the Bermuda grass.
Yeah, and we probably also would I know? I assume that the mudcat would be able to smell blood and track Pierce anyway, because I'm assuming he's was at one point bleeding pretty bad.
I'm not worried about the mudcat. I'll fight the mudcat. I'm worried about the other thing that comes with when we fight one of my siblings.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, 5 miles away. That's not too far. Or that's not bad.
Right?
That's not too
Yeah.
bad.
Not for Mr. Rageatar. Like.
Yeah. Can we go inside?
Yeah, so let's try and hunker down and hide inside the town hall.
Yep.
And
yeah, and if I'll trail behind a little bit, and if I see, I'll keep an eye to make sure if blood splatters on the ground that I try to like wipe it up. I don't want to leave a blood trail from Pierce
Kick-
leading straight to
Kick
where we
dirt
are.
over it and everything.
Yeah, just
right.
trying to some
Following him with
something
the
like
mop.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. If I could
Yeah,
get like
you know what?
you know-
To help also, I'll like take a rag and I'll like put it up to where I see blood, and I'm like, my God, all you're worth is just bleeding. Jesus, that's all
I
you
don't
do.
like you handling my blood.
What?
I said I don't like the idea of you having some of my blood.
I mean,
Even if you just soaked into it now.
You know what? Okay, actually, in this because I do,
No.
I do.
You gave him an idea.
Yeah, you did. So I have an alchemist kit which has little vial. And so can I
Oh.
sneak like I'll pop one open and just kind of hold it on there?
I mean, Pierce, are you a virgin?
No, because remember the
No.
dwarf thing? He had like that
No.
like 10 dwarf
Oh, I thought
orgy.
you were wanting to
Like
collect
there's
his blood
there's
because he
at
was a
least
virgin.
that.
No,
Hey,
but he's an
you were saying-
extra dimensional being that fell out of the sky. I don't think anybody would not want his blood, to be honest. That
That
and
makes
also,
gives me ever more of a reason to keep it. Especially out of the hands of a necromancer.
I mean, you know, it's everybody wants.
Tell you what, if I'm dead, then it doesn't matter anyway.
Exactly, right?
But I'm
Don't
not.
give him ideas.
But yeah, I'll just
Right.
I'll
Anyways,
I'll follow behind, just kind of clearing up blood. That way, there's just no, and even tracks if I have to. I'm definitely keeping an eye on the ground as they're walking
so
in
he
front
gets
of me.
a good tree branch and just kind of.
Yeah, anything I got to do, my cape or whatever, my bags, just to wipe tracks or blood or anything, just to make sure that there's no visible trail that leads
Hey,
straight to
go
where
ahead.
we're going.
Roll your survival for me.
Oh, natural one. I did total of
Oh,
13,
wow.
but that's a
Only it was-
natural one.
If
I'm
only
gonna
it was a
say there's
bird.
so much blood and there's so much like evidence there that at a
Mhm.
point you literally think this is impossible to cover it up. Anybody, if they land in this spot, they're gonna know something happened here.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
But you do your best. You do your best. I will
yeah, it's
say
a
you do
total
your
of
best.
13. It is a total of 13, but it's
Well, I
it's a
know.
natural
Yeah.
one. So
So we'll get to like the main building. Does anyone have any healing potions left?
Nope. I got
I
two,
do not.
I got 2 vials of blood.
Where? What?
Okay. I do actually. I do have a healer's kit. I don't know.
Okay,
should
so
just-
we've got the stuff to bandage him up. Like I don't know whose heal check is best out of the three of us, because mine is sad. So
Yeah, mine is
My-
too.
My heal is
Great.
a +4.
okay, that's probably the best that we've got.
I'd rather
Othello and I can
make you
assist.
take its course. I'm fine, guys. Really, no, we don't have to do this.
Okay, so this is
All right,
actually
so-
my healer's kit gives me a on this. It gives me a +3 on my heal check.
And then with me and Othello assisting, that will be another +4. So you'll have a total of +7 to the heal check. We just need a 15 to be able to bandage him up, stop his bleeding, and it gives him 1 hit point.
I mean,
Great.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the teamwork. Fake it
oh
till you
no.
make
Okay,
it.
wait. With the healing kit, you can heal wounds without the help of magics that you might not possess. The amount of hit points recovered by the target of the healing is equal to the result of your check. That's what it's.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
So okay, so then +7.
Yeah. So we can have a total of +7.
If you
But I-
roll one,
I stand over and I go, "Say my name."
Oh God, no! Let's get this taken
I'll
care of.
I'll stab your dick right now.
I will lightning bolt the both of you.
Oh, big talk. Big talk for someone who's sitting on his ass, bleeding out.
Big
That's
talk
a
for someone
17.
in sword stabbing distance.
Sounds for somebody not healing distance, huh?
You
That's
know
a
what? I can
7
fireball right now, and it'll be game over. Like,
that- That's a 24 altogether.
Okay.
You got 24 hit points back, and I lost a healer's kit.
24 hit points. Heck
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go fight that mud cat, guys.
Oh, now, yeah.
God.
Oh no, Stone Scribe had an idea. Everybody jump to the gun. Oh, Pexo had an idea. Better leave it behind.
You got 24 hit points back?
Yeah, 17 plus 7.
Dang, there you go. That ain't bad.
Yeah, but now I'm officially out of a healer's kit. I've had that since the day one.
Right.
I honestly
Josh, eggs returns.
reading it the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just call him to me then and follow along, I guess.
Yeah, because I think it takes is it a minute or 10 minutes to do that?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Basically, the entire time that Eggs is flying, get him patched back up so that we can get away from this place probably and find a different spot where the blood doesn't lead to.
That's gonna be a tough one.
Right? So were there any other buildings that still had a roof that we could like hide in?
10% chance. Wow, odd 8. You lucky bastards. Yeah, there's one.
Yes. Oh, thank God. All right.
I'm gonna say it was some horse stables on the other end of town. That
Okay.
they didn't burn them down, but they burnt down the main building, but they didn't burn down the stables.
So it definitely looks like we've been here. Let's book it over to those stables and try and camouflage ourselves and hide over there.
Walk in. Oh, it smells like a. I walk in. Smells like a horse's ass. Oh, Stone Scribe, you should feel at home then.
Stone Scribe?
I don't remember.
I haven't heard that name in
So many moons.
3 days.
Oh,
I think it's
yeah,
only
true.
been 3 days.
He's out there riding on bacon.
Well, at least Bacon has somebody with him. I don't feel so
Right.
bad just leaving him by himself.
Okay. Well, you guys can scout around, and I'm gonna consult the world of dreams for answers, and I go to sleep.
Right. Cool. Master of survival rolls. Let's see if you can do any better with the camouflage.
Yeah, I'll So what is it like in here? Is it just basic horse stables? Like if is there like any doors or anything or
Yeah, it's actually it's a horse stables that you can walk the horse into. It's an actual building. So
Okay.
you can go in, you can shut the doors and everything, and y'all would be covered.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do that. And then once again, any sort of tracks that were made in the vicinity outside of the building, I'll try and scuff those out before heading back in.
Okay.
Let's see here, please. Okay, 29. 29.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Okay, you cannot tell that
So
y'all
it's,
went
like,
that direction.
obvious that we're going to this one building, and then we actually camouflage ourselves going to this stable.
Yeah, I was about to say, if it was like a natural one, you dust around the prints, and then you circle around, and then you see more prints, and you circle around, and you see
Yeah.
more prints.
Who's making these?
They keep appearing. Where are they?
Am I
What's going
making
on?
these?
You turn around, and it's like, okay, there's mine. Is there someone behind me?
The mudcast is looking at him.
Yeah.
Right.
This will be an easy lunch.
All right, so y'all go ahead
Yeah.
and bed down for the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I will go ahead and say y'all wake up before the sun rises because you're going to bed very early. It was like 5 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening when y'all went to bed.
So while they're sleeping, I'm going to work on repairing my parts and everything, and kind of get myself back up.
Can you
Okay.
work on my stuff?
I do not have any medical stuff. It is just repair tools.
What about my armor?
Potentially,
I don't
if
even
I'm
know.
allowed to.
Yeah, I don't know if what you would need to fix the Lamalar.
Well, I've got like components and extra materials and stuff like that to be able to repair. So if Lance allows it, I can see what I can do with it.
What I would say is I just rolled it, and you would actually need additional pieces of metal and stuff like
Like,
that to replace the really damaged pieces. Right? It's like a lot of stuff was blown
Damn.
clean off. Uh, so yeah, that's the only reason why I gave it, because the damage to the armor was so intense earlier when I rolled it. So I will say that you'll have to have extra pieces of metal, probably leather, and uh, some type of light, at least blacksmithing kit, before you can fix it.
Well, we got the metal covered. We got mystery.
That's not really in workable strips and stuff, though. I wouldn't think.
Completely melt that down. Okay, but so it's a full night's rest.
Yes.
Yay! I
Yeah,
can
what's
heal.
you must
is
spell
it
slot.
for resting? Is it just 1 hit point per character level? Is that all you get?
No, it's your hit die. So you're a ranger, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
So
you roll a
1d8.
d10 plus whatever your con bonus is.
Let's see here. Well, that should definitely help for sure. Ranger's D8. Okay, I thought it was a D8. But I will take that.
I'm just glad I gave you an armored coat, or Frank would have.
I know, right? Okay,
All right.
well, I recovered 5
Please.
whole hit points.
I recovered 8.
I will take that 5 though, for sure.
Right. I'm still have more than half my health is damage. Still, I'm at 51 out of 83.
You said 50. You have more hit points than I do right now, so
I'm sitting at 41.
No.
I'm at 48, so yeah, I guess. So my first thing I would probably do when we all wake up is probably peek outside just to kind of very quietly, stealthily see if I can see anything or hear anything.
Yeah, did I hear anything through the night that would have
Oh, that's
been
right. Yeah, I forgot.
a suspect? I don't sleep, so
Yeah, I forgot
No,
about that. Very
you didn't
handy.
hear anything through the night, and also when y'all look outside, it looks undisturbed.
Okay.
Yeah, we put malediction in airplane mode while we all sleep.
all right. So for the first part of the journey today, once you guys start waking up, I'm going to tell Pierce to take my ring, and then I'm going to turn into a ring and start recovering.
So, what's the plan now?
Are we looking for the mudcat still after that encounter that we
If
had?
we can at least find its den, then we can know where to strike.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's somewhere in this area, considering it. I'm assuming it scratched up the stone that we saw. Um,
Hmm.
but I have no idea. I mean, I guess I could start looking for tracks. Um, I just from here, I'm not sure which direction to go, and I'd have to find something hopefully to lead us in the right direction.
I
But
was gonna go ahead and leave.
whenever, yeah, when everybody's ready, I'm just kind of waiting. Oh, what's like? Is it early morning hours or is it later in the day
It's
or
so
like what's the
early that the
time?
sun's not even up yet. Unless y'all want to just rest until the sun comes up.
I mean, it'd
I'd
probably
prefer
be
to.
to wait.
I still got 51 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm still
Give
hurting.
y'all time to eat. Y'all still eat, right?
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I've got a ration here. It's not
I
very
got
good, but
Just soaked in swamp mud.
yeah.
Just how mom used to make it.
And then I'll feed a little bit to eggs as well.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, I guess if we're waiting, it's since it's still kind of early and dark outside, it'd probably be pretty hard for me to find tracks right now. So if we just want to chill out here and wait, that sounds good to me.
Yep.
All right. Well, y'all wait until the sun comes up and y'all decide to head out then.
Yep.
Yeah.
First light.
All right. You go ahead and you go outside, and like I said before, you don't see any disturbances. Like nothing's been around there as of recent. You start looking for tracks, Josh.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
natural 20. That is another natural 20. That's 32 total.
Not only do you find tracks, then you actually find the tracks heading
Ooh.
out of town towards wherever it
Okay.
stays.
Okay, yeah, wow, I cannot believe how many 20s I'm getting. But I did, got that one, so I guess it kind of evens out a little bit. But yeah, I'll point out the tracks then and start heading that way.
Okay. Y'all continue
All
to follow the
right.
tracks on. I'd say you go for about an hour and 30 minutes following the tracks. Sometimes they disappear for a little bit because they'll go through water, but then you'll see them reappear on the other side. It gets back into swampy land, and you keep on following them all the way up to this giant cliff face that's going across, and you can tell that the swamp stops at it, right? But the tracks lead all the way up to this crack in the cliff face cave.
Before we go any further, I gotta get off. It's 10:18. Yeah, I need to get
Oh,
something to eat. I'm
oh yeah.
sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, no, I mean, let
Oh,
me finish. Let me finish this one thing, and
Oh
then we
yeah,
can
okay,
go.
yeah.
As y'all get up closer to the cave, and you're following the tracks, and you're about to make a plan and everything, you actually see baby cat tracks too around the big tracks,
It's like we're taking a little horn.
and
interesting.
that's where we'll leave her off at, right there.
All right.
Well, y'all, good job fighting mystery. I know y'all didn't know that one was coming. We're gonna
No,
fight a
was
bug.
not expecting that.
I'm just glad
So,
that I had some 20s to cancel out my horrendous attack rolls, so I'll take that. But
Now I know.
sorry, Jared, that I came in with that big suggestion on trying to get you to play the violin. I really had that in mind the whole time for you to protect her
Well, and
ears for a
I
little
was
bit.
thinking of doing a counter song, but
Yeah.
I wanted to try and just interrupt his playing. But that is something that I didn't think about was the knowledge of I knew like how he's constructed and everything. So yeah, with
Well,
metal strings and everything, it wouldn't have done anything.
oh, well, and it's not only that. If you probably gave Frank one more round, you know, uh, Othello would definitely
would've
be an
been-
Arby's sandwich, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
He would have come
Yeah.
back.
he would have came back.
Yeah.
Just as one of your.
Against my will, but I would have been back.
Can there be the will of a dead person? Nah, I don't think so.
But that was a good stop, y'all. It's at like 3 hours and 12 minutes, so it's going to be a good video. Obviously, we're going to have to shave just a little bit off because the mic had the pause in the beginning, so it's still going to be 3:10. That's a good night. But I hope
Oh
it's
yeah.
fun. It's been a while since I had a campaign where they trucked through some swamp, so I had a good time. But all right,
Yeah, we're gonna have
guys,
to like
thanks for.
we're gonna have to get some nets or something, because if we fight another one of these things, we're gonna have to make sure Pierce does not take the fall again.
And
Oh man.
it's
Well,
got
if
at
they
least
would
it's got at
stop
least a
blowing
cub.
up.
It's got at least a cub, and so there's that moral issue. I know Pexor probably won't have one with that.
Oh, I was
More
talking
is
about
true.
I was
I'm
talking
gonna
about
try
the
to keep it.
constructs. No, I was talking about the constructs with the explosion. I mean, it seems like he's got, 2 for 2 nearly blowing up, so
It's not my fault.
Yeah, all I hear is that, oh, there's a cub. An animal I can kill? Okay.
Well, they don't call him Frank the Tank for nothing.
Oh yeah, I mean,
he saves.
definitely would have went way different without him, so I mean, I'm
So
not I'm not knocking him or
better
anything like
start.
that, but
Got to start appreciating Frank and what he does.
Nah.
oh, dude, trust me. I mean, like anything that gets close to me, and yeah, you saw my attack rolls. I'm not gonna hit. You think I'm gonna hit something in melee? Yeah, that's not happening.
But
Watch
yeah,
him
good
go
job.
into melee and actually excel at it. Like,
If
Right.
that would be, I would not even put it past my luck. That would be so funny.
I'm really disappointed I didn't get to hit Pexor.
Yeah.
I truly was.
I'm pretty proud that I did more damage.
In one swing, but not in total.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry for the guy that was here for a did more damage than you did for a turn.
Well,
I mean,
at
I
least
also
you did some damage, right? So, I guess I
also
did hit you
feel
twice,
good.
but that was.
Yeah, twice, and I was like, wow, I'm almost dead.
All right, y'all. Well, good job tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to pick her up again either next week or the week after. But I'm excited for the next episode as well because I've already been working on it also. But I'm glad you seem like you all had a good time, and we'll pick it up next time. And have a great night.
Take it easy.
all right,
Oh, you
bye.
Later.